to Ludington Oriole football. Yeah, I was going to say greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Oriole football, Week 8 of the MHSAA season. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by LHS Athletic Director Greg Piscadna doing color commentary. Our technical engineer for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM is Nick Wysong, and our cameraman tonight, Jackson Jenner for the Oriole Sports Network. Early birthday wishes to Jackson Jenner, who turns 18 tomorrow, and he also is doing the game tonight. Kudos to him. He's doing our game tonight as a cameraman freehand. He's got the camera in his hand right now, and he's going to be shooting tonight's game freehand. So I'm very impressive, Greg, looking at Jackson Jenner and our cameraman. But I'm always impressed with the my fellow coworkers on the OSN.
Yeah, they do a great job, these young men, and they have a very good future in this if they want to do it. So they take it very seriously, and they should be very commended. And Scoop, you might have to promote them, in the OSN network. Give them a big raise, and I expect them to see them on 9 and 10 News or 7 and 4 or Wood TV 8 out of Grand Rapids here pretty soon.
Speaking of Wood TV, the great interview that they did with Coach Charlie Gunel, that's up on the Oriole Sports Network page, Oriole Nation. You can go check it out. You can just click on the orange square there. Just click on the orange, and the Coach Gunel's interview comes up. He was interviewed. It's about a 13-minute interview, and real nice interview. I think Oriole Nation's really going to like it. Yeah. Tonight, the Orioles in Week 8, a beautiful Week 8, by the way. This weather is absolutely gorgeous for October 17th. We're here at Muskegon Orchard View, the home that you could say Curtis Adams built, maybe. Great legendary running back who went on to Central Michigan, then played for the San Diego Chargers for 4 seasons. Also, Josh Kerr, a great player here from Muskegon Orchard View, who went on to play at Michigan State, and then he played in the NFL. But the Ludington Orioles go searching for something tonight that hasn't happened very often in school history when it comes to football, Greg. We have conference championships in 1920, 1929, 1938, 1945, 1976, 1989, and the last one was under Coach Steve Brocklebank, 1999. That was the Western Waterways Activities Conference. That was a split, 2 divisions in there. Ludington won the one division. Muskegon Orchard View won the other division, but that was our last conference championship. They have a share of it right now. They want the full thing. They want an outright championship with a victory tonight over Muskegon Orchard View.
You got that right, Scoop, and it'd be nice to put a nice 2025 sticker on the Hawley Gym banner that we have up there at the football championship. So I know that's what the coaching staff and the team has been playing for. And, we've had a great season so far. And, you can't take anybody lightly. Orchard View has won 4 games in a row.
Yes, they have.
And they are in playoff contention, and they have some very good athletes. So this is going to be a good game. People can't say, Ludington's going to kill them, because Orchard View has some athletes that can make some plays, just like Ludington. So, we got to play our game. We got to run the football. We got to throw it and have some great completions. And our defense has got to play well. They're going to have to tackle. That's the key. When you play good athletes, you're going to have to be able to tackle in open space. And if we do that, I think we could have a very successful night.
Orchard View state champions back in 2004, and the two very good players that Coach Gunel has signaled out. Number 1, Peyton Babbitt, their quarterback, and also number 5, Kamari Reese, their running back. Reese is just a sophomore. OV started the year off with 3 straight losses, all to conference opponents. They lost to Oak Ridge 29-14, Whitehall 48-22, and Montague 54-20. They've reeled off 4 straight victories, starting with Manistee 26-22, Muskegon Catholic 39-7, Fremont 55-28, and last week they downed Hart 35-30. Our Ludington Orioles this year wins over Coopersville, Mason County Central, Fremont, Muskegon Oak Ridge, Montague, Manistee, and last week a huge homecoming victory over the Whitehall Vikings 32-7. The Oriole defense has only given up 39 points this year, and the offense has scored 322 points, I do believe.
We're one of the top offenses in the state of Michigan, averaging over 40-some points a game, and If you score that many, Scoop, you're not going to give up that many. So, that's the best thing for the defense is keep the offense on the field, running the clock, moving the football. And they've done a great job so far this year, and hopefully we'll keep it up again tonight.
They certainly have. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Lundquist a call at 231-757-3368. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Coach Charlie Gunel. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunel. Coach, your team coming off a huge homecoming victory over Whitehall. They got past the Whitehall hurdle. They 32-7 last week to clinch at least a share of the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division Championship. But I know your boys aren't satisfied with that. They want an outright championship. They get the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals tonight here at OV. Cardinals riding a 4-game winning streak after losing their first 3 games to start the year. They have an elusive quarterback who's just a sophomore and also a heck of a running back as your team goes searching for the 8th conference. Well, they got the conference championship, but they go for wanting the whole thing to themselves. That's what I should say.
Yeah, no, it's a huge night for us down here. Orchard View's a program that I knew was going to improve, but they're improving much quicker than I thought that it was going to happen. You know, you're talking about Peyton Babbitt and Kamari Reese, 2 of the best athletes in the conference. And I know Peyton's missed a lot of time with an arm injury or hand injury, and Kamari took over at quarterback. But I think tonight we'll see Peyton at quarterback and Kamari in the slot or at running back. And they're very dangerous kids. You've got to keep them contained, so there's a lot of pressure on our defense. And we really stressed this week getting better, a little cleaner on offense as well. I don't think we've playing incredibly clean the last couple weeks. And so just a lot of time this week trying to clean things up and get ready for the test.
Congratulations as well on being the Detroit Lions Coach of the Week. That's quite an honor for Week 7. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was shocking and very thankful. But again, those types of awards speak about our program and my staff. You know, probably more about those 2 things than myself. But incredibly honored, and that was a big deal, and felt good. You know, It felt good. I laugh and joke with people. I mean, I've been here a long time, and they finally figured out we were up here. No, just humbling and grateful. But again, those are program and staff awards. That award has very little to do with my performance.
And when you describe your 100th career victory, pretty much the same way you just talked about the Detroit Lions award.
Yeah, it's just I've got really good kids right now. I've had good kids here over 26 years, just some with more talent than other years, and we just happen to be really talented right now. And I think we're taking advantage of it, and I think we have a great staff in place. And I talked about the staff the other day, but I got 14 guys on this staff, and I trust every one of them to make good decisions. So we're just in a good spot, but we need to continue to play hard. We need to continue to get better. And I think one thing we fought early in the week was a little bit of complacency. We kind of got over the Whitehall hurdle, and there's a perception of, we're going to Orchard View. But I'm telling you, this Orchard View team is as dangerous as anybody in the conference, and they're as athletic as anybody in this conference. So we're going to need to play good football tonight.
Yeah, there was a time where OV was a big-time power year in and year out, and they ran off a long string of wins against the Orioles till we finally snapped that. I think that was Boyd Meeker's senior year when we finally snapped that. But you look at the OV this year, Coach, they started off losing to Oak Ridge 29-14, then Whitehall 48-22, and Montague 54-20 before reeling off 4 straight wins over Manistee, Muskegon Catholic, Fremont, and last week they defeated a good Hart team 35-30.
Yeah, the start of their schedule was brutal, and then Peyton got hurt. Peyton Babbitt got hurt, so he's back, and it changes the whole dynamics of this football team. And like I said, they have been rolling, and Aaron James down here is going to win. I'm telling you guys, it would not surprise me if OV turns back into a power because of the coaching of Coach James. I think he knows what he's doing. He relates well with kids. I've heard nothing but positive things about him. I've talked to him myself a couple of times. Incredibly smart man, and he's going to get this thing turned around down here.
And Coach, last question for you. You were an assistant on that 99 team. That was the last Ludington team to win a conference title. You were the offensive coordinator there for Coach Steve Brocklebank. Ludington's conference championships, you look 1920, 1929, 1938, 1945, 1976, 1989, and 1999. What does it mean to you getting your first conference championship in your final year of coaching?
Oh, I couldn't be happier, and it's not about me, but it's about the kids, and it's about the staff. It's about Rich Kirby's been here 30-plus years, and Mike Nichols been here 30-plus years, and to be able to get a conference title with those guys was special. Last Friday night is going to go down as one of the better nights I've had, and so to be able to share it with those guys, to be able to share it with our kids, and to know that we've worked really hard for it, and it's taken a long time to get to this point, but we're happy. We're not satisfied. We got to continue to grind, and hopefully we do that tonight.
That was an incredible night. You throw everything in there. The win over Whitehall, homecoming, big crowd, the environment, the atmosphere it doesn't get any better than that. It was Friday Night Lights personified. What did it mean to you to have your wife Beth, your son Wilson, who's the freshman head coach, and of course your son Cam, who's our quarterback, all there with you for that?
Yeah, well, we kind of do a lot together. We do everything together, so it was fitting that we were all together that night, and it was special to see Beth right after the game, and Will obviously being a part of the staff, and Cam's a big reason. We're doing well, and it's fun to have him be involved with it. But I think it just kind of explains how we are as a group. I mean, we like to be around each other. Believe it or not, our kids still do like us. And but no, it was a special night. It was a special night. It was fast. When you get through that game and the emotions of the game, and then you go celebrate for a little bit, and boom, it's over, and you get to work on Orchard View.
Yep. Well, all the best to you, Coach, and your boys. We'll talk to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View, and right now we'd like to give you the Lundquist Furniture starting lineup for the Orioles on offense. Starting at quarterback, the All-State candidate, number 1, Cam Gunsel. Also the tailback, number 2, the freshman Mikey Himes. The slot backs are 0, Taj Williams, a junior, and number 7, Messiah Himes, a junior. The wide receivers, number 4, Zach Graham, a senior, and number 5, Kyle Himes Jr., a sophomore. That starting offensive line, and this is a great offensive line, folks. Sometimes I feel I don't give them the credit that they deserve. They've done a fantastic job this year. The center, number 50, Colin Shelton, he's a senior. The left guard, 54, Blake Nelson, a junior. The right guard, 55, Donovan Salazar, a sophomore. The left tackle, 53, Connor Shaney, a senior. And the right tackle, All-State candidate, big number 63, Walt Autry. On defense for the Orioles, the defensive line will be Autry at a defensive tackle along with Shaney. The defensive ends will be Colin Shelton and number 20, Logan Sloan, who is our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. The linebackers for the Orioles, number 9, J.T. Keith, he's a junior, and number 3, Cooper Holmes, who had a magnificent game last week with 11 tackles. He is a senior. Holmes wears number 3. The defensive backfield for the Orioles, the cornerbacks are number 4, Zach Graham, and number 5, Kyle Himes Jr. The strong safeties, number 7, Messiah Himes, along with number 12, Michael Wilson, who's a senior, and the free safety, number 1, Cam Gunsel. We'll be back with Muskegon Orchard View starting lineup after our national anthem right here on the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Brand new press box here at Muskegon Orchard View. And Ludington will be in their white away jerseys tonight, white pants. They have black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange, black helmet with the orange O. Muskegon Orchard View, the red cardinal tops, white pants, white helmets with a small cardinal head on it. And they have a number on one side and the cardinal logo on the other side. They have white lettering and white numerals, no trim on it. So getting set to kick off for the Cardinals will be number 12, and that'll be Xander Randall, and he'll be kicking to Ludington's number 7, Messiah Himes, and also out there, I believe, is number 2, Mikey Himes. All right, week 8 of the MHSAA, the Ludington Orioles, 7-0 on the year, 5-0 in the West Michigan Conference. Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals, they are 4-3 on the year. And they are 2-4 in the 2-3 in the conference. There's a kick brought back there by Mikey Himes. He gets it to about the 21-yard line. That's where the Orioles will take over.
Nice return and nice kick. He kicked it to the 5-yard line. So nice job by their kicker, Mr. Randall there.
Yeah.
So and they. Scoop, I saw in a kickoff, they have some speed. So this is going to be an interesting night right off the bat. So they have some athletes that ran right past our front line. So they did a good job on coverage. So
one thing I noticed, Greg, on this field here, it's an old school field. It is grass and a very pronounced crown on this field.
Yes, yep, exactly right. It's still in good shape because we haven't had much rain this year. So you can tell they haven't played in any mud bowls. So,
yep, here come the Orioles, 1st and 10. They have the ball at their own 22-yard line. I was mentioning earlier about Muskegon Orchard View. Their losses all in the conference. So they are actually, here's a run right off the bat. Mikey Himes, he's at the 40, he's at the 45, and finally driven out of bounds. Boy, right off the bat, Mikey Himes, a big chunk of yardage there.
They just ran a sweep there, and nice job by Zach Graham, and I think that was Taj Williams on the outside making a nice block. So our wide receivers made a nice block. I think they're looked like in the first play they were, they had 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. So we'll see. We'll spread them out here again and see. I wouldn't be surprised if Cam runs this one here.
I should know better, Greg, than to turn my head for a split second right there. Cam Gunsel on the run. Gunsel down to the 40 and brought down to about the 38-yard line. Yeah, I turned my head on that first play to see what Orchard View's record was. They're 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, 4-3 overall.
Yeah, that was a nice counter play right off the bat there. Cam took his time, let his blockers make some blocks up front, and split the seam, picked up 12. So 2 good plays to start off right now. 2
plays, and the Orioles have went from their own 22 down to the Muskegon Orchard View 39-yard line. 11:28 left in the opening quarter. Gunsel, he will, a little pop pass there. Mikey Himes. Himes cuts it back in, and a good stop right there. Coming up for OV, it looked like number 9 there, and that was Jalen Price, the safety, coming up to make the stop.
Yep. I mean, the safety's going to have to make some tackles like that because we got some good blocking on the outside, and, we picked up 6 yards on the play. So very manageable 2nd and 4 here.
11 minutes to go in the opening quarter, week 8 of the MHSAA, the Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Next week, the Orioles are home for their last regular season game of the year against the Howard City Tri-County Vikings. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, and he's going to get down to about the 30-yard line before he is stopped there by...
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Scoop. Yep. Good lean there by Cam. He went forward, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here at the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Kamari Rice, the talented OV sophomore. who plays linebacker on defense, and he's quite a running back for him on offense. We'll get you OV's starting lineup just as soon as we can here, folks. Ludington facing a 3rd and 1 right now. 10:16 to go, opening quarter. They have the ball at the Muskegon Orchard View 30-yard line. Gunsel, and he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play.
Yeah.
Kamari Reese, boy, showing some speed there.
Yeah,
you don't see Cam caught like that very often.
From the back, that's why I said they're gonna go for it. It's 4th and 2. Cam kind of wanted to throw the ball, and by the time he tucked it and run, they were right on him. So they're gonna go heavy here and try to pick up a first down. It's 4th and 2 here at the 31-yard line.
I tell you, Greg, those first 2 big plays for Ludington, huge chunks of yardage. OV has settled in those last few plays, though. We have 9:30 to go. 4th and 2 for the Orioles. The Orioles with their heavy package out there, offensive scheme now. Gunsel he's got the first and then some. Gunsel down to about the 25-yard line of the Cardinals.
Yeah, we just, that's a tough play to stop. That's like the tush push in the NFL because we overload the side, we bring in some more linemen, and they just down block and kick out, and Cam's just got to find his seam and did a nice job there, getting the first down at the 26-yard line.
Yep. Orchard View's defensive linemen. The tackles are number 52, Jordan Vasquez, and number 72, Gavin Dempsey. The ends are number 55, Carter Van Dam, and number 50, Thomas Klein. Ludington a 1st and 10. Gunsel back to pass. Looking left. He'll let it go. Got a receiver wide open out there, and a nice catch. The momentum took him out of bounds. Was that Mikey Himes, I believe?
Looks like.
Number 2? Or is that 5? Oh, actually, it's Taj Williams, number 0, on the catch right there. That's his 20th reception of the year. Taj came into the game, 19 catches on the year for 515 yards and 5 touchdowns. Folks, that's an average of 27.1 yards per catch for Taj Williams this year. Ludington a 1st and 10. Ball on the OV 13-yard line. That's the dark end of the field here. Gunsel now looking. He's flushed out of the pocket. He'll let it go. Receiver wide open. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. Gunsel, and I believe that was to Kyle Himes Jr. Is it 5? Yes.
Yep. He just ran a dig route in the back of the end zone scoop, and the coverage was just looking at Cam to take off, and Cam did a nice job of finding him, and 6 points on the board.
At the 8:26 mark of the opening quarter.
It's a good drive.
What do you have on the yardage there, Greg?
I think it was 16 yards, 17 yards, right?
Kick up by Gomez is up, and it is good.
Nice drive there, scoop right off the bat. So good way to start the game.
Yep, okay, so right now Ludington up 7-0, 8:26 to go in the opening quarter. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, Greg Piscadna, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. Gomez set the kickoff for the Orioles after that 13-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr. Here's the return now. OV's got some speed, no doubt about that. And good tackle right there by the O's number 23, and that was Jace Hodges.
Yes, getting his first action. Well, I wouldn't say first action, but they're working on some special teams there. Nice job by Jace, staying in his lane, and made a nice tackle.
He certainly did.
Yep.
Here are the starters on offense for OV. Their quarterback, number 1, Peyton Babbitt. The running back, number 5, Kamari Reese. The wide receivers are number 9, Jalen Price. Number 3, Jaden Ross. The slot backs, number 2, Damari Wright. And number 4, Kenyon McCauley Jr. The offensive line for the Cardinals, number 72, Gavin Dempsey is the center. The guards are 50, Thomas Klein, and number 52, Jordan Vasquez. The tackles, 54, Jaquarius Jones, and number 55, Carter Van Dam. Here comes OV. There's a pitch, and that's Reese on the carry. And a good job there by Cam Gunsel coming up to make the stop, Greg.
Yep, they ran midline option right there and pitched it, and Cam just trailed the play and made a nice shoestring tackle. They picked up 3 yards, make it 2nd and 7.
8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ludington scored on their opening possession, a 13-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to wide receiver Kyle Himes Jr. Galmez point after was good, and that's where we stand right now. Ludington 7, Orchard View nothing. Cardinals with their first offensive possession. They have a 2nd down and 7 right now. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Babbitt to pass. Now he's under pressure, and they got him. Oh, Walt Autry was leading the charge right there. And now you got about 5 Orioles around him. Walt was first to get to him, and then was that Colin Shelton, I believe, or was it Shaney?
Looked like Connor Shelton. Yep.
Colin Shelton,
number 50.
Yep, Colin Shelton. So Walt got to him first. Walt flushed him out, and he flushed him right over to Shelton, and Shelton finished him off.
There we go. It's a big. This is going to be a big play to start the game. It's 3rd and 20.
Yes.
So don't give up the big play here. Keep everybody in front of you, and make a tackle and get the ball back. Make them punt.
Defensively this year, Cooper Holmes and Cam Gunsel lead the Orioles. Both have 49 tackles. Connor Shaney with 33 tackles. Messiah Himes 32. Michael Wilson 20.
It's going to be the key tonight. Our defensive line and offensive line against Orchard Views are you watch them on film. We're very physical, and they are not, and that's shown so far already. So. I don't know about their punting game here, but we should get great field position, hopefully around midfield. So if we can catch this ball and not get a penalty, we're in great field position.
Kamari Reese carried that ball, and leading the way for the Orioles on the tackle, Cooper Holmes, who had a monster homecoming game against Whitehall. Here's the punt. And
come catch it.
Yeah, the punt was hit there.
Yes, they would add a ball to 50. Now he lets it run. We lost 20 yards because we didn't come up and catch it.
Xander Randall is their kicker and punter. You got a nice roll on that, so that's where Ludington will take over. Hey, before we talk about some of our great sponsors, our best thoughts and wishes go out to our very own OSN color commentary man, Jamie Sykon, who is dealing with some health issues in the hospital in Grand Rapids. So please keep him in your thoughts, folks. We want him back in the booth as soon as possible. We want him well as soon as possible. That's the most important thing, getting him well. So get well soon, Jamie Sykon.
All right, here we go. We got a 29-yard line, 1st down for the O's, their 2nd drive, and see if we're going to run the ball here or try to throw it a little bit.
Gunsel, he will roll. Now he'll pitch the ball. Mikey Himes with it. Himes cuts back. Mikey Himes breaks a tackle. A nice little gain right there out to about the 36-yard line of Ludington.
Yep. The key is, we've said this before, is our wide receivers blocking downfield, and they have done a great job. And if they don't block, we get negative yardage. When they block, we get 6, 7, 8 yards. Oh, we got a penalty.
Yeah, we do have a penalty, and it's going to move the Orioles back. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Also, a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. 2nd down and 15 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 25-yard line, and now there goes Cam Gunsel, and a nice gain right there. He gets about 13 of those 15 yards needed for a 1st down.
Yep. They're running that QB counter, and the left side is blocking down, the right side is pulling and kicking out, and Cam's just waiting for them to kick out and finding a seam. And picked it's going to be 2nd and 3 now.
We'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. All right, we got a 2nd and 3 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 36-yard line. Gunsel will keep, and he's going to be rudely brought down there by OV's number 50. And that was Thomas Klein on the tackle for Muskegon Orchard View. Now, here are the starters on defense again for OV. Again, their defensive linemen are Vasquez and Dempsey at the tackles, Van Dam and Klein at the ends. The linebackers for the Cardinals, number 5, Kamari Reese, and number 4, Kenyon McCauley Jr. The secondary for the Cardinals, the cornerbacks, number 7, Xavion Spears, and number 3, Jaden Ross. And the safeties, we'll get to them in just a moment. 3rd and 4 for Ludington. Gunsel looking left. His pass is caught. First down, Ludington. As he gets it to, looks like Kyle Himes Jr. Quick hitter there, Greg.
Yep, just a stop route, and they've done that a lot this year, where the receiver just goes out, turns about 7 yards, gets past the sticks, turns around, and Cam throws a nice ball for a first down and keeps the drive alive.
The safeties for the Cardinals, number 9, Jalen Price, also number 2, Damari Wright, and number 1, Peyton Babbitt. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel looking left. He's going to let go. Got a receiver break out there. It's caught. And a big gainer right there for Ludington. They get all the way down to the OV, right around the 31-yard line.
That was a hitch and go right there, and I can't tell who.
I think that's Kyle Himes Jr.
Yep.
Number
same,
5.
Yep, he ran a nice hitch and go, and the corner bit up on the hitch like the play before, and he just ran right by him, and nice throw by Cam for a first down at the, 31-yard line.
You know, Greg, I mentioned earlier, Kyle Himes Jr., 22 catches coming into this game, 481 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21.9 yards per catch. All right, here's a run. Himes breaks it. He's in. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Ludington.
Yep.
A 31-yard touchdown run by Mikey Himes.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit to Taj Williams and Zach Graham blocking on the outside. They did a great job, especially the O-line also, Walt Altry and Connor Chaney. They was just blocking. Those guys are just getting a hat on a hat and being physical, and he can just run wherever he wants to go, make a cut and go. So nice job.
He is a special freshman, Greg. And you make the moves he makes, and with his speed, when he got out there in the open, nobody from OV was going to catch him. Kyle Himes Jr., 31-yard touchdown run, and now the point after by Gomez is up, and it is good. And with 3:37 to go in the opening quarter, Ludington 14, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. Hey, Oriole Nation, Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can call Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville for the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting. That's Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center. Also, Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports. Will being a sponsor on the OSN. We're keeping very close tabs on the Big Rapids Coopersville game tonight, folks. And at 6:24 left in the first quarter, that's good news for Oriole fans. Coopersville 7, Big Rapids nothing. If you're an Oriole fan, you want to win from the Coopersville Broncos tonight over the Big Rapids Cardinals.
They do, because Big Rapids is 7-0, just like the Orioles. And Coopersville, we beat Coopersville. And if Coopersville can beat Big Rapids, that will give us bonus playoff points. So with 2 weeks to go, we need the teams that we beat to win.
Yep.
And if they do, that help us with the bonus points.
We definitely want a home, at least one home playoff game, too.
We'll see.
Yes, we'll see. We still got a lot of football to be played until then. Here's the kickoff from Gomez. He comes down around the 18-yard line. OV bringing it back, and the return man's got it out past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
14 there. Keldon Mosier made the tackle.
Yes.
Nice job by Keldon on special teams there.
So the Orioles just score on a 31-yard touchdown run by their fantastic freshman, Mikey Himes. Gomez point after good. They're up 14-0 now. Ludington got on the board at the 8:26 mark on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Cam Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr. All right, here comes OV now. Again, OV coming into the game 4-3 overall. The Orioles 7-0.
We'll see if they try to get outside here a little bit.
They're going to give it right there to Reese, and Ludington doing a good job right there.
Our defensive line is making penetration and not getting too far deep in the backfield and getting ready to make tackles. So nice job by all four guys up front there.
They're clogging everything up. The defense is for the Orioles. We're going to be talking about a little bit about the freshman game and a little bit more about the JV game at halftime tonight. Also, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game is Logan Sloan. I had a nice interview with him yesterday.
2nd and 8 here.
All right. Ball at the OB 34-yard line. 2:48 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 14-0. Oh, my goodness. Even better news for Oriole fans. With 4 minutes left in the first quarter, Coopersville 14, Big Rapids nothing.
Just relax, Scoop. Just take a deep breath. All
Okay.
right, let's worry
Greg.
about our game here
Yes.
first, all right?
Okay.
So, nice play by the D-line again, making it 3rd and 8. So, one step at a time. Here we go.
Greg does a great job keeping me in line, folks. It's good for he's working with me with my algorithms. Okay, we have a 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals. Ball is on their own 34-yard line. 2:07 left in the opening quarter. Orioles up 14-0. High snap right there. Babbitt, he will keep, and he's going nowhere.
Nice job by Connor.
That was number 50, Colin Shelton, and also number 3 in there, and that's Cooper Holmes.
Nice job there. They had a read option, and they just stayed home. They didn't fly out of the way. They stayed home and did a nice job of corralling the quarterback, and 4th and 10, and got a punt. So I'm about ready to scream out here, can we catch a punt? Can we catch a punt? We're too deep. Move up.
Xander Randall is the punter. He'll get a punt off a high, short punt. And this time it's going to take a Ludington bounce, though, Greg.
Yeah.
And down right there by OV's number 8, Chris Thiel. Hey, Oriole Nation, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. You know, Greg, you got a pretty good relationship with Muskegon Orchard View Athletic Director Leroy Hackley, who's not here this week. He's out in Kansas for a 45-year reunion of his college out there. But the gentleman he appointed is doing a nice job.
Yeah, they're nice facilities here, too. They have a nice upgrade and nice job here. So
Gunsel all
first
day
down.
to pass. Oh, and now he overthrows. He had Messiah Himes wide open there. But look at that. He could put a sundial on that right there.
8 seconds at least. I mean, he was back there. The offensive line is doing a great job, and that was just a bad pass by Cam because he was wide open.
He was too wide open. You don't see Cam miss that.
Yeah.
Cam's hitting on over 80% of his passes this year. That's phenomenal. And again, some love to the offensive line. The center, Colin Shelton. The left guard, Blake Nelson. The right guard, Donovan Salazar. The left tackle, Connor Shaney. And the right tackle, Walt Autry. Phenomenal unit. They've done just a tremendous job all season long. Gunsel now, and he's going to be dropped there for a loss on the play. And coming up for OV, number 10, and that was Corey McCain, and also number 52, Jordan Vasquez.
Yeah, they ran quarterback counter this time on the short side of the field, and their defensive end up top, they did a nice job and dragged Cam from behind. So big play here earlier in the game, 3rd and 13 here. So we'll see what Coach Gillett has drawn up here. So I bet you it's a screen. You want to bet?
I'm going to say you're correct. You're the football coach. I'll go with you, Greg, on that. Not only a great color commentary man, but a very good analyst. 3rd and 13, as Greg said, ball on the Oriole 42-yard line. 30 seconds to go.
Take a timeout.
And a timeout called. We're going to stay right here. Before we give some love to some of our sponsors, I want to send a special shout-out to Caleb Anthony, Ludington Oriole great. All-State football player. He's also in the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame, and he led his senior year. I know he led the team in tackles with 121. That's quite a year.
That's a great year on the defensive side of the football.
And
you said it.
that shout-out goes out to Caleb Anthony from Rune Kirby. And Rune come up. We just pulled in tonight. Coach Rich Kirby's son, Rune, come up. Hey, how you doing, Scoop? It took me a second. And before I was gonna say, he looked familiar. I said, you look familiar. And he goes, Rune Kirby. I said, I was just gonna guess that. So yeah, good to see Rune Kirby. A special shout out from Rune to Caleb Anthony.
Scoop, everybody's waiting for you to get out of your car. I think we had to call security. I mean, they just all wanted a piece of you. They wanted autographs, pictures taken with you. I mean, geez, it took us 10 minutes to get out of the parking lot.
It was the MOM Hummer. So big thanks to Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, for those traveling arrangements that we have in the Hummer.
Very nice.
Yes. So okay, here we go. 3rd and 13, 28 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 14-0. Gunsel on the long count. Now we're going to have a illegal procedure called on the Orioles, and that's going to move them back 5 more. Hey, folks, IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And make sure you check out the OSN page later this evening, folks. We'll have tonight's scoring summary up there. We'll have the stats and the area scores of interest. Also, the Orioles back home next week, week 9. They'll be taking on the Vikings of Howard City, Tri-County. Gunsel back to pass. Heavy rush. He's flushed out of the pocket. Running left. He's directing his receiver. Now he's got him out there. First down, Orioles. Good job there. Messiah Himes.
Yep.
Great job. You can see Cam motioning to his receivers. The synergy between Cam and his receivers has been uncanny this year, Greg.
That was a thing. Cam started scrambling, and that's a drill they work on in practice. If somebody's scrambling, if you're short, you go deep, and if you're deep, you go short. And Messiah, he was short and went deep, and the cornerback lost him, and that's how we got a big play there for a first down.
Again, if you're just tuning in, Ludington going for an outright West Michigan Conference Championship. They'll get it with a victory here tonight over OV. Wide open, Messiah Himes once again. And I'm sorry, was that Kyle Himes Jr., I believe? Is that 5? Yeah.
I can't tell through the
It's tough seeing these numbers here.
The lights are not the greatest here. So
that's coming from Jackson Jenner, our cameraman. And he says, yes, Scoop, it was 5. So that's Kyle Himes Jr. on the completion.
Yep.
And again, Ludington, it's been few and far between. Only 7 conference championships in school history. The first one coming way back in 1920, 1929, 1938, 1945, 76, 89, 99. And they got a championship right now, but they don't want to share it. They want an outright championship.
Zach Graham.
Yep.
Nice play, nice sprint out. Nice play by Zach Graham. Ran a hitch route, picked up 5 yards. So
that's the end of the first quarter. From Muskegon Orchard View, your score, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals nothing. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Big Rapids has just scored, so they've cut into that Coopersville lead. Right now, the score, Coopersville 14, Big Rapids 7. That game is being played at Coopersville. Also, we'd like to send some love to team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate. Let them guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on wants and needs. That's your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today if you're thinking about selling your home or property, 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Okay, here we go. Second quarter on tap. Ludington up 14-0. They have the ball at the Muskegon Orchard View 16-yard line. Greg, is it just me, or does it seem at both ends of the field it's a bit darker?
Yeah, I can barely see.
Screen. Oh, we have a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington has just turned the ball over. A pass was complete right there. A fumble on the play, and let's see. Are they going to call it a pass? I think they're going to call it incomplete pass. Woo! Everybody's breathing a little sigh of relief here if you're a Ludington fan. Yep. Incomplete pass. It's going to bring up a second down.
Should be third down.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Are they giving them the ball? I think they're going to get called a fumble.
Well, let's see. Yeah, first Ludington's offense stayed out there. Now it looks like it is going to. Well, the officials. What do we have here? We have holding on Ludington, declined, and it was a reception and a fumble.
Yep.
A reception and a fumble. So Ludington has turned the ball over, and Orchard View will take over 1st and 10 from their own. Let's see. 18-yard line. Yes. Did a compilation. I actually didn't. I just looked on what the Coach Charlie Gunel sent me today. Cam Gunel this year coming into tonight's game was 84 of 101 for, he was completing his passes at 18.3 yards per catch, 1,539 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Going to add 1 touchdown to that. So he's got 17 TDs, 2 interceptions. Mikey Himes 4 of 4 for 35 yards as the Cardinals get a...
Nice job by our linebackers there. JT Keith and Cooper Holmes stopped the quarterback for a 5-yard gain. So nice job staying home, guys. And not running with the sweep.
2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. Ball is on their own 22-yard line. 11:22 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 14-0. Week 8 of the MHSAA. Again, the Orioles home next week against the Howard City Tri-County Vikings. Babbitt, he will give on an end around. No, he's going to keep. He had faked me out. And he is going to be near an OV first down. A gain of about 4 on the play.
Yep. Same play Cam runs what we run. He fakes the sweep, and he just takes off to the weak side. And
there's a flag, though, Greg.
I hope it's holding against Orchard View, because
let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark OV off. Yeah, Gunel, I was mentioning, just passing this year, coming into tonight's game, 84 of 101 for 1,539 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing, Gunel averaging 7.4 yards per carry, 130 carries for 958 yards, 25 touchdowns on the ground. Mikey Himes averaging 10.8 yards per carry, 31 carries, 334 yards, and 4 touchdowns. OV facing a 2nd down and 20. Babbitt's pass is complete. Nice gain there. He got about 17 on the pitch and catch.
Yep, they just came out and like we did before, nice hitch route, and looks like Mr. Can't tell who's over there. It's way on their sideline. It's tough to see numbers.
Xavion Spears was on the reception there for OV.
I think Michael Wilson was part of the tackle there.
I think you're
Number
right.
12. So it's big 3rd and 6 here.
Yeah, they got some lights that are out here. They've had some upgrades here. A lot of nice things, but it's definitely pretty dark down in both
end zones.
Both end zones, and down and inside the red zone on both ends of the field. We have a 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals. Babbitt rolling right, still rolling, and now good job. Orioles doing a great job of flowing to the football right there.
Yep. Great contain.
You had JT Keith up there. You had Colin Shelton. Also, you had our Indian summer player in the spotlight, Logan Sloan up there.
They're going to punt 4th and 4 here.
You know, you're talking about those stats, Greg. Look, the receivers. Mikey Himes, 29 catches, 310 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's averaging 10.7 yards per catch. Kyle Himes Jr., 22 catches, 481 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21.9 yards per catch. Taj Williams, 27.1 yards per catch, 19 for 515 and 5 touchdowns. It's a very talented group, and I haven't even mentioned Messiah Himes or Zach Graham yet. Here's the punt, and it's going to roll, and Ludington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 50-yard line.
Yep, they were playing for the fake and had nobody back, and did a nice job. So we'll take the ball at the 50 whenever we can.
Messiah Himes came into tonight, 13 catches, 129 yards, a touchdown, 9.9 yards per catch, and Zach Graham, 5 catches, 139 yards, 1 touchdown, 27.8 yards per catch. Defensively, I mentioned earlier about the tackles. Cooper Holmes has 2 sacks this year, 1 tackle for loss, 4 fumble recoveries. You talk about a nose for the ball. Cam Gunsel, 1 interception, 5 tackles for loss. Connor Shaney, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, 2 tackles for loss. Messiah Himes, 5 interceptions, including a pick 6. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel's going to go deep. He's airing it out, and the receiver is just overthrown as he was trying to
Is that Taj?
reach Taj Williams. I believe that's 0. Yeah, just a little too far there, Greg.
Yep. A good throw, and I think Taj might have lost it in the lights a little bit, so I can tell by his white gloves. So.
Michael Wilson this year, 2 fumble recoveries. Logan Sloan, 1 sack. Colin Shelton, 2 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 tackle for loss. Walt Autry, 20 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. And Gabe Gomez, 38 of 44 in extra points this year. 2 of those were bad snaps and 2 blocked. Here goes Himes. Penalty marker thrown, though. And that's probably in the area of holding, right?
Holding, yep. I think we're going to get Zach Graham with a hold there on the outside. So that's the good thing and the bad thing. Sometimes that's a slow developing play, and the wide receivers got to hold their blocks for 3-4 seconds, and sometimes they grab the shoulder pads, and that was pretty obvious from here that Zach was holding on.
That's going to take the Orioles back. And
I don't think Coach Gunsel's too happy right now. We're turned the ball over, got what's that, 4 or 5 penalties already.
Little sloppy,
so,
Greg.
Yes,
little sloppy.
Yes, we're not helping ourselves after the first 2 drives, which were very crisp, and now we're kind of just going through the motions here.
Okay, so Ludington right now, a 2nd down and about 5, 10, 15, 20. 2nd and 20. Gunsel now, there's a backwards pass right there. That's a live ball. Geez. That's a live ball. And oh boy, that's going to be a big loss right there. That was a backwards pass, a lateral right there. And that's going to take Ludington all the way back. Oh my goodness, they're going to be back at about their own 25-yard line right now.
Messiah Himes had the ball go right through his hands, and then he kicked the ball out of bounds. So that was another 15-yard loss. So, yeah,
it's at their. Actually, they're at their own 26-yard line right now.
I would say the offensive staff is not very happy right now.
No,
so this is going to have to be a.
Brent,
don't do anything dumb.
Yeah. Brent's not going to be very happy, offensive coordinator. Gunsel flushed out of the pocket, still going. Now he's going to let it fly, and it's going to be, incomplete. And that was intended out there. Good job by that. It was a Cardinal right there with him. It's so hard to read the numbers from. Was that Zach Graham? No, that was Kyle Himes Jr. once again.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up a 4th and 34. And that's a rough estimate, the 34.
Yeah.
It could be even, let's see here.
Well, they started at the 50, and they're on the, 25?
Yeah, they're on their 20. Yeah,
35. Yep.
So,
pretty close.
4th and 35, and now Mosier in to punt for Ludington. Ludington 14, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. But you're right, Greg. This is about there's a time frame right here, a period of time where this is the sloppiest the Orioles have looked
all year.
We have still a score from Coopersville 14, Big Rapids 7. Here's the punt.
Got a nice bounce.
A very nice bounce, and good job there by Keldon Mosier. Orchard View is going to take over 1st and 10 from their own. I think they're going to be about their own 29-yard line.
Yep.
Hey, Oriole Nation, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials, licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Okay, here come the Cardinals. 1st and 10. Ball is at their own 28-yard line. Ludington up 14-0. The Orioles have scored on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr., and also a 31-yard touchdown run by Mikey Himes. Here's a pitch, trying to get to the outside. Oh, he's got to the outside. And there's a penalty marker down, though. I think there might have been some holding going on right there. Big gain for OV, but that one might be coming back. That was Kamari Reese on the carry.
Yep, you could see that from here, and they got to the outside. Like I said, if they can get to the edge, that's what they're trying to do, is use their speed to get to the edge, and we're doing a nice job with contain right now so far, and our defensive backs are containing it and turning it back inside, and big penalty, 10-yard holding penalty.
Again, the Cardinals came in riding a 4-game winning streak. They defeated Hart last week 35-30. 2-3 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. The Orioles, of course, 7-0, 5-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington gets Howard City Tri-County next week at Oriole Field. Orchard View now, a 1st and 20. Ball is on their own 18-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 14-0. Babbitt will give now to Reese, and he's got a quick hitter there for maybe 2, maybe 3.
Yeah. Nice job by our interior defensive line there. So we keep saying the same names.
Yep.
Connor Shelton.
Connor Cheney.
Yep.
That was the combination there of you mentioned it, Greg. Cheney and Shelton there.
Yep.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 18. Give them 2 on the play. 7:26 left in the opening half. Our Safe Harbor Credit Union Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight is Logan Sloan.
Ooh.
Well, that ball almost picked out. That was a dangerous pass right there.
Nice play by Zach Graham. They tried to run the hitch again, and he came up and read it and made a nice tackle. Incomplete pass. So third and long here.
Logan, or I should say Zach Graham, I bet his eyes were as big as saucers right there as he was thinking interception.
Yeah.
7:16 to go, 3rd and 18, ball on the OV 20-yard line. Peyton Babbitt is the quarterback. He's going to roll left, still rolling left. He's looking downfield. Now he throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended out there for OV's number 4, I believe, Kenyon McCauley Jr.
Nice job by Michael Wilson. Nice job. Just stayed with his man. But high throw, took his arms off, and created a 4th down. 4th and 18, and hopefully we should get some more good field position. We got to put a drive together here. We've had too many opportunities that we've squandered here, so we got to put a drive here on offense.
Back to punt for the Cardinals will be number 12, Xander Randall. And back deep for the Orioles, they've got, it looks like Mikey Himes back there, and also Kyle Himes Jr. And now they're going to let it bounce again, and it's going to be excellent field position. They're going to be in their own, they're going to be in OV territory. Ludington will take over 1st and 10, and they're going to be at their the OV 48-yard line. 48-yard line. Oriole Nation. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. Here we go. Ludington, 1st and 10. And
See if we run the ball again.
Here comes Gunsel. He's got some room. And boy, Gunsel, you know what? When he goes out there, he's looking to make contact with the defender more than I think the defender wants to come up and make contact with him.
Yep, that was a nice 9-yard gain there on a nice QB counter again.
Yep, and he's got the ball down to the OV.
I don't know where these guys are walking to.
40-yard line. What are we going to have? Yeah, why is Ludington walking backwards?
Penalty?
I didn't see any marker down. Did you, Greg?
No.
We got more good news coming from Coopersville. In the second quarter, Coopersville has just scored to go up 21-7. 10:28 left in the second. So the Broncos putting together some offense tonight against the Cardinals of Big Rapids. Long way to go on that one, though.
I bet you got a personal foul. Dead ball.
Yep.
Personal foul.
Oh, it's on the Orioles. So, well, they knew long before we did, didn't they, Greg? They were heading backwards. Coach Gunzel is not going to be happy about that.
This is not Oriole football from this year. We're not too many. It's got to be 6 penalties.
Yes.
6 big penalties, too.
So it goes from the end of the play, Greg, and it's going to take Ludington back to their own 45-yard line. All right, so we have a first and...
it's dead ball. It's
dead ball. I'm sorry. Second and 17. That was a dead ball foul. Yep, okay. All right, Himes in motion. Himes on the carry. Mikey Himes, he's at midfield. He might break it. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And saving a touchdown for the Cardinals out there was, I believe, number 9, their safety. I think that was Jalen Price who come up and saved a touchdown.
I mean, just, it sounds like a broken record, but nice job by our wide receivers. All of them are blocking downfield. If they're not getting the ball, they are busting their butt to make a block, and that was all them. That was all them. Mikey just had to run straight ahead, north and south, and he did a great job.
It's not just our offensive linemen that like contact. So do our wide receivers. There goes Gunzel. He may take it in. Gunzel, touchdown, Ludington Orioles. At the 6:03 mark, a 23-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunzel.
No, that's the drive we're supposed to have.
Yes. 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Cam Gunzel, a 23-yard touchdown run. Gomez in for the point after. The holder is Michael Wilson. The long snapper for the Orioles, I believe, is it Colin Shelton or Connor Shaney? I think it's Colin Shelton.
Yep.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. 6:03 to go, second quarter. Ludington 21, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Cam Gunzel scoring on a 23-yard touchdown run. That is his 118th career touchdown as a Ludington Oriole. And here's the kickoff, and we got a penalty marker down right off the bat here. What'd you see there, Greg? Are we offside? The Orioles line up offsides, maybe?
It's going to be them, or maybe Orchard View might have been offsides where the flag was thrown at the 50. It has to be Orchard View.
Yeah.
So we kick off from the 40.
Cam had an off week last week, Greg. He only had 5 touchdowns. Every game prior to that, he had 6 touchdowns all season long. Up to last week, he had 5. Boy, he's really slipping up, isn't he? He's getting soft.
Exactly. you know how we get critiqued every day. We have a text here from our head track coach.
Yes.
Mr. John Lippa. He just wanted us to let us know that your shout out to Caleb Anthony.
Yes.
He was also an all-state track guy also.
That's correct.
And Walt Altry, I think, broke his record. So
thanks, Coach Lippa, for
Coach
chiming
Lippa.
in.
Thank you very much. Exactly right. So.
Yep. Caleb Anthony, he was in Ludington a few years ago when he was elected to the Hall of Fame, enshrined. He's a big man, Caleb Anthony. He makes me look like I'm a very short person.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're going to kick again. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, so we have to kick back 35. I don't know why they threw the flag at the 50-yard line. That is very interesting.
Yep, so Gabe Gomez will tee it up at our own 35-yard line now. There is 5 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ludington 21, Muskegon Orchard View nothing. Week 8 of the MHSAA. Big Rapids has scored, so Coopersville has a 7-point lead there over in Coopersville tonight over the Cardinals, 21-14. Here's a short, like a satellite kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Muskegon Orchard View, they're both Cardinals. Muskegon Orchard View.
Get Big Rapids out of your mind right now, Scoop. Wait till the end of the game. How's that? Fourth quarter.
I'll let you report the scores.
Jeez.
All right. Muskegon Orchard View is going to have really good field possession here with 5:59 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 21-0. They will have the ball. Yeah, see, they're having a conference right now. One of the officials is talking. Give some kudos to Brent Gillett, our offensive coordinator. Boy, he does a tremendous job, as does our offensive line coach, Mike Nichols, and our defensive coordinator, J.P. Dinas. Actually, all of our coaches are to be commended, right down from Coach Charlie Gunel, right down the list.
Are we going to kick again?
It looks like it. Defensive line coach is Tom Garrett. Linebackers coach Rich Kirby, and this will be Coach Kirby's final year, too, as a JV head coach. He's going out along with Coach Gunel. They're both...
are you breaking news that I didn't know about?
I thought for sure you knew that. You knew about Coach Gunel, correct?
I didn't know anything about Coach Kirby.
Okay.
Oh, my God, you got breaking news.
Well, I do. I try to live up to my nickname, Greg, at times.
Okay, I guess so.
Yep.
All right.
Offensive line coach Mike Nichols. Receivers coach is Kyle Himes. Tight end special teams coach is Josh Haney. Quarterback coach is Garrett Meeker. Running backs coach is TJ Shimanek. And right now, OV a 1st and 10. They're going to go deep. They got a receiver breaking out there, and it's incomplete. Boy, oh boy. Out there, number 2.
Zach Graham did a hell of a job. He should have had an interception there. So he came off of his guy, and the ball hit him right in the hands. So don't know what happened there, but a nice job. They were trying to throw the home run there. They ran 4 verticals, and Zach played the ball and played it very well.
I'll tell you what, Greg, this OV team has some speed. Damari Wright and Chris Thiel were both streaking down the field right there.
And we got a holding call also, so it'll be 1st and 20 again.
Babbitt threw it about as far as he could right there, and as you said, Zach Graham back on it for the Orioles. So holding on the Cardinals. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 20. I was mentioning our kicking coach is Mick Wilson, offensive assistant Wilson Gunel, and defensive assistant is Jack Gilchrist. So a big kudos to all of those assistant coaches. And quite an award for Coach Charlie Gunel. You and I will talk a little bit more about that at halftime. Okay. The Detroit Lions Coach of the Week for Week 7. Okay, 5:51 to go. Babbitt now just zipped in and out of trouble right there. He's going to cut it to the outside, and a good job right there. Coming up for the Orioles, was that Cam again?
Yeah, that was Cam. Cam just broke down, made him go outside, and he just a shoestring tackle, and I think they lost about another 5-6 yards. So nice job by our D-line, because they pressured him. They tried to run a quarterback draw. There was nothing there. He tried to bust to the outside, and Cam was right there. So here we go. Another 2nd and 20
2nd and 24.
There we go.
Ball is at the OV 26-yard line. 5:43 to go in the opening half. Orioles up 21-0. Again, our Indian Summer Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Player in the spotlight will be Ludington Oriole Logan Sloan. All right, here's a quick hitter, and straight up the gut right there goes OV's number 5, Kamari Reese.
Yep, nice job by J.T. Keith and Cam Gunsel making the tackle. So that's the first time they've ran inside and had a little bit of success. I think we have a few new players in there. So it looks like they're rotating them in a little bit, about 3rd and 15 here.
5:12 left in the second quarter. OV has the ball on their own 35-yard line. Babbitt looks over to his head coach, Aaron James. Now he will
Ran the same play.
Oh, yeah. And Reese gets outside. Kamari Reese, he still has it. He's at midfield. Big gain right there. All the way down to about the Oriole 41-yard line for the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. And their sophomore running back, Kamari Reese.
Yeah, they're just running the ball, same play, and we got some new guys in there that couldn't make a play, and he ran down the sideline, so got a first down, and see some of our regulars are coming back in right now. I don't think Coach Dynas is happy giving up over 22 yards in 2 plays here.
1st and 10 for the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. Ball on the Oriole 41-yard line. 4:46 left in the opening half. Babbitt now, and he will keep. Babbitt on the carry, and a nice tackle there. That's got to be Cam Gunsel.
Oh, Taj Williams.
Was that Taj?
Taj made a nice tackle. Exactly
right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was Messiah, actually. Messiah
Okay.
Himes on the tackle, so we both had it wrong initially. Messiah Himes come up there. That was a textbook, notebook tackle right there.
Head up, head across, wrap them up. So 2nd and 4 here.
So he did pick up 6 before Messiah came up and stopped him right there. Ball is at the Oriole 35-yard line. Babbitt now, he will keep. Little pass, it's incomplete. He kept it. His pass was incomplete, intended for Isavion Spears. Hey folks, Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
3rd and 4 here, Scoop. This is probably 2-down territory for them right now, just because what the situation is. So, see what happens.
Big play here for the Oriole defense. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Muskegon Orchard View, and we're going to stay right here. And we want to tell you about North Star Chiropractic. Attention, athletes. Want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic for you if you're an Oriole, if you're a Mason County Central Spartan. Heck, if you're you coached at not Lakeview, at Leslie.
Yep.
If you're a Blackhawk from Leslie, Trent Lundquist is there for you. It doesn't matter, folks. Yeah, Lundquist Furniture, definitely. All right, so we have a 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. Ball on the Oriole 35, 4:05 to go in the opening half. A big shout out to the mayor of 4th Ward, John Bound. Tuned in tonight to the OSN. Good to hear. Good to see Mr. Mayor tuned in. There's a carry, and it's a first down for the Cardinals. On the carry, a little end around right there, and carrying the ball was Chris Thiel.
You could see his speed. He just ran away from our pursuit inside, and I think they found something right now, that inside game, outside game, use their speed a little bit here. So see if we can adapt our defense.
Ludington has scored on a 13-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr., a 31-yard touchdown run by freshman Mikey Himes, and a 23-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. They're up 21-0. OV on the move right now, though.
Back inside.
Inside they go, and a nice chunk of yardage right there. On the carry, OV's sophomore, Kamari Reese.
He's a nice straight hard runner, and got a little twitch with him that he puts it in the second gear very fast, and that was just a basic dive play and picked up 5 yards. So there's not much you can do about that.
That is a football word that all coaches love and scouts love, isn't it? Twitch.
Twitch, exactly right.
Especially if you're an edge.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So see if they go back to that same play. They've had good success, or they might sweep it here.
Okay, OB has a second down. I'm sorry, 2nd and 5. And now there's a fumble. There's a fumble. Oh, Ludington's got it.
Yeah.
The Orioles got it. Fumble right there by the OB quarterback, and the O's got it. I think it was either Shelton who fell on it, or maybe it was a JT Keith. 50. It was 50. Colin Shelton on the fumble recovery for the Orioles.
Bad snap. The quarterback couldn't find it, and the O's got a break right there because they were driving. They had a nice little drive going on. So let's see if how much time we have.
We got a lot of time. 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
Plenty of time to see if we can punch this down and get another 7.
You know, Greg, that was by far OB's best offensive drive of this ball game.
Yep, they found a little bit inside, outside with their speed.
Let's see what our Orioles can do here. 1st and 10. Gunsel keeps. Gunsel's got a nice chunk of yardage right there. He's out near, and he might probably have another Oriole first down. He does. He's got the ball out to the Oriole 41-yard line, and the side judge says, "Move those chains."
Yep. Back to just that's our favorite run play right now is just a quarterback counter, block down, kick out, and see if we run outside now. We've done a good job of mixing everything up with that.
1st and 10 for Ludington. Ball on their own 41-yard line. 2:47 to go in the opening half. Gunsel to pass. Back, he's going to let it air out, and it is going to be, great effort out there.
Should be holding. They tackled him. I don't know if they called it or not, but
I don't see any markers down.
I don't either, but it should have been. So,
great effort out there.
Coach Gunsel's going to give a little piece of his mind. He's right now in the official's ear because it's like, my God, he tackled him.
That was, we're trying to find out who the receiver was on it. Was that Taj?
No, I think it's Mikey.
Let's see here. Mikey Himes, I believe, yes. So that's going to.
I mean, coach is going ballistic because that was pretty blatant right there. I don't know how you miss it when you're standing right in front of him. So 2nd and 10. Here we go.
2:41 to go, opening half. There's a little pitch pass there to Mikey Himes. And Himes, some nice moves there, and he's out to just about midfield. Mikey Himes. That's going to bring up
we got a flag, though,
3rd and
too.
1.
We got a flag downfield. I think blocking downfield or somebody got a cheap shot. Oh, my God.
What? Coach Gunsel's really going to be upset about that, particularly because there was no penalty on the last play.
Yep.
So that's going to wipe out a 9-yard gain there by Mikey Himes. They're calling it an illegal block in the back. And that's going to move the ball back to the Oriole 35-yard line. It's going to be
2nd 16, 17.
Let's see here. Yeah, 2nd and 16, Greg. Here come the Orioles. They break the huddle. Colin Shelton is the center. He's over the ball. In motion, Mikey Himes. Gunsel now. He'll get rid of it. And he gets a quick hitter right there. And there goes. Quick screen. He's still on his feet. And I'm not sure if that's Taj, if that's Mikey, or that's Taj Williams on the reception there.
Nice. That was a nice play. They put him in motion, and he went out and blocked this time, and Taj stepped back and threw a quick screen, and they're going hurry up offense here. Yep.
They got that first down back in a hurry, Greg.
Yep.
They're all the way down to the OB 38-yard line on that reception.
Now they're going to get 5 here. They just had them jump offsides. So
offsides on the Cardinals.
Yep.
We'd like to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And, of course, our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious, yummy House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. 1:38 to go in the opening half. That's Gunsel breaking tackles right there. And he's down to about the 26-yard line.
Yep, first down. How much time we got? They
We've
gotta go, hurry up.
got 1 minute, 32 seconds left in the
time.
second
Plenty
quarter.
Of time. Yep. They're still going hurry up.
Gunsel barking out the cadence. Almost got OB to jump again right there.
I would throw the same screen again. There's nobody out there on Taj.
Oh, yeah, they're audibleizing right now, Greg. Gunsel now looking right. Now he's going to let it go, and the pass is going to be incomplete. It's lucky it wasn't picked off. He overthrew his receiver who was open out there.
And I think we got a holding again.
Oh, my goodness.
Not very sharp. That's got to be at least 9 penalties.
Well, let's get this out of our system, Greg, before we get to week 9 and then the playoffs.
We're killing ourselves.
Yeah. I believe that pass was intended for Taj.
Yeah, I think they were running double crosses, under route, over route, and he just threw it high. So,
I was looking back at some video clips taken by Catchmark last week, and one that caught my eye was Ludington's first touchdown when Cam scored, and the pancake block that sophomore Donovan Salazar laid on the Whitehall defender.
Here's the same screen.
Here's the screen.
Before.
And not much on that one there. Orchard View had that one defensed pretty nicely.
Yep.
You know the one I'm talking about, the video where Salazar just pancakes the guy, and Cam's right behind Donovan. He follows him right into the end zone. Yep. He's just a sophomore.
We got another penalty?
This one is going to, let's see here.
Wow. I think they're going to see illegal man downfield, but the ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. Holding again.
Oh my goodness. Ludington is being called for a hold here. 55 seconds left in the opening half. Ludington up 21-0. But this by far of the week 8 of all the games they played this year, the sloppiest.
Yeah, just, every official has a different what holding is. So, we've overcome it. It's, what do we got, 2nd and 22 again or something like that. So, we'll see here.
Here we go. Gunsel now looking left. Pump fakes left. Now he's going to let it air out, and the pass is incomplete. Intended for Taj Williams. In defense for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cam's just not stepping up and throwing the ball. Everything's high today. I don't know what, as the footwork is off a little bit, but every pass is a little high. So he's just got to step into his throw and get his form back.
Jalen Price was in coverage there for the Cardinals. He just hasn't been as crisp as we've seen him this year. He spoils us Oriole fans with the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's tough. Now it's 3rd and 22 again. It's hard to pick this up, and you'd like to pick up 10 or 15 yards, maybe try a field goal, maybe. I mean, it's just one of those things. I think Orchard View takes a timeout here.
Timeout Cardinals, and right now we're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, Greg Piscadna, Nick Wysong, Jackson Jenner, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. 3rd and 22 for the Orioles. Ball is at the OB 37-yard line. 33 seconds left in the opening half. Long count by Gunsel. He rolls right. Gunsel's going to take off with it. Cam Gunsel still on his feet. He'll cut it back now. Gunsel's still on his feet and did a lot of running right there to get down to about the 23-yard line. He ran from his own 37 down to the 23.
So it's 4th and 9, Scoop. You go for it, you try to field goal. It's a long field goal here. This would be, I think they're probably going to go for it.
I do too. I think they'll go for it.
It'd be a 40-some yarder. So,
14-yard gain there by Gunsel, but he must have ran about 39, 40 yards right there.
He went all the way to the sideline and cut it all the way back, and he ended up in the middle of the field.
Greg, he looked like he was going down Lombard Street out in San Francisco, California. Have you ever driven down Lombard Street?
I have not.
I have several times when I was stationed out in Monterey, California in the Navy. And it is the world's crookedest street.
Just, Scoop, no more jokes today.
Oh, that wasn't.
Right, I know that, but from last time, no more jokes.
You don't want
today.
to joke?
No jokes. No.
Well, I'm kind of missing telling them since my Badger season ended last Sunday.
That's right. Okay, you're out of practice. All right, here we go. Fourth and 9.
We go. 4th and 9 for the Orioles. 23 seconds left in the opening half. Gunsel, now he'll let it go. He's got a receiver open. Yep. First down, Ludington.
Yep.
Boy, that ball was on the money. We've said he's been a little off with the number of his passes tonight, but that one was right on the numbers.
Is that 0?
Yeah, I believe that was.
That was a great play. He went right to the first down marker, turned around, came through right there. He caught it and stepped out of bounds. So, very big play.
That used to drive me wild back in the early days of the Detroit Lions when I was following them in the 70s. They'd go out, they'd need 9 yards, and they'd go out 8 yards.
Scoop, they didn't call it. He went out of bounds, and they called him he was in bounds. Oh, my God. These.
What do you got, Greg? What happened?
We had to take another timeout. We had to take another timeout.
Okay.
He was clearly out of bounds, and they said he was in bounds.
Okay, I see what you're saying. He got out of bounds there.
Oh, my God. So we had to take another timeout. How much time we got?
17 seconds left.
17 seconds, and we're on
their 14-yard line of Muskegon Orchard View. Yes.
We have 3 plays probably here. I don't know. That might be our last time out. So
it's either our last or we got one left.
More.
Yes.
So.
Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. At halftime, we'll have the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That'll be Logan Sloan. Also, we'll talk about the Ludington JV's 43-0 win last night at Oriole Field over Muskegon Orchard View. The freshman team, they played on Wednesday night against Elk Rapids. And we'll talk a bit about that as well. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the OV-14. Gunsel, he'll let it go in the corner of the end zone. And I believe it's caught. Hey, let's see. It is. What do we got? Incomplete pass. Okay. It's really tough to see. That's the far end of the end zone right there, and it's like pitch dark down in that end zone.
I don't know why the sideline guy is calling him. The back judge is back there, and the guy ran all the way down the sideline to make that call. The back judge should be call. I mean, that's where he's at. He's 15 yards deep and should be calling that play. So I'm not going to say Coach Gunsel and the coaching staff is very happy with the officiating right now. So,
well, the good news on that, Greg, is the clock. There's still 11 seconds left.
So we still got 2 more plays, something like that. So,
okay. So Gunsel has in the backfield with him. Looks like Taj Williams. He's looking left. He's going to let it rip. And it is caught. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. With 4 seconds to go in the opening half.
I can't help you. I have no idea who caught it.
Caught by Zach Graham. We got the yardage.
Nice job.
I think the yardage was
about 16-yard line, right? Maybe. I can't tell.
Zach Graham on the touchdown catch there from Cam Gunsel with 4 seconds to go in the opening half. Gomez for the point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-0 Ludington with 4 seconds left in the opening half. We'd like to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. We belong to you, and where your success is our success. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Greg, that was an absolute frozen rope that Cam Gunsel threw there to Zach Graham.
And you got to give credit to the offensive line because they're not even getting close to Cam. He's back there, and the receivers are running good routes and getting open. And Cam saw Zach in the back of the end zone and made a great throw. And What's it, 28-0 now,
28-0.
right? Yep.
Cam's got 2 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown, and also a rushing touchdown for Mikey Himes in this first half. The Orioles up 28-0. On this beautiful October 17th evening, we're downstate here in Muskegon Orchard View.
There we go.
My father-in-law always says that he could go to Hart or Pentwater, and he would say, I've got to head downstate. Yeah, so my father-in-law, who I think very, very highly of, Phil Sommerfeld. Okay. Gomez, and it's he'll boot it here. Onside kick, a penalty marker down, and here goes OV's number 7 with it. And he's going to be brought down. Penalty
threw
marker.
another flag right here. I'm
Isavian Spears on the return there for OV. Let's see what's called. There is no time on the clock now.
The guy throws it at the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
And
he seems like every kickoff he's thrown one.
Yeah, I don't. We're going to have to kick again.
What's the old saying, and even in the NFL, Greg, that a penalty could be called on every single play?
Yeah.
Some are more egregious than others. All right.
This is
some type of call on Ludington here. And you're about ready to say how bizarre, aren't you?
I don't know how this guy is. He's 10 yards off the ball, and he's calling a penalty on guys that, I don't know.
Okay, so Ludington, no time on the clock. Gomez will kick from his own 35-yard line here.
Just kick it onside or kick it to somebody and they'll pounce on it.
It's a line drive.
I wouldn't have done that.
No, it's a line drive. It's still a live ball. Now it's finally picked up by OV. And that will be the... No, he breaks the tackle. Uh-oh.
What'd I tell you?
He breaks the tackle. This might be trouble.
What did I tell you?
This might be trouble.
What did I tell you?
Oh, my goodness, Greg. The last... Oh, he takes it back for a touchdown. Wow. Wow. You know, it's visions of the first game of the year against Coopersville where we allowed an 88-yard kickoff return for a touchdown.
We kicked it deep, and I have no idea why we did. When all you got to do is kick it to one of the front linemen, and they fall on it, and the half's over.
So Orchard View on the board now. And I think he fielded that right around his probably 18-yard line. We'll get the official stats on that in just a little bit. But it is a kickoff return for a touchdown by OV with no time on the clock. And in for the point after attempt will be number 12. And that's Xander Randall. The holder is 54, Jaquarius Jones. Yeah, once he got past that first wave of the Oriole defenders on the kickoff, kick return team, the kick is blocked. But I think we had
we're offsides.
Oh, boy. So OB is going to get a second chance there as well. Now let's see if they go for a two-pointer, because that's going to move them closer.
I would just, I'd say it, but they're a good running back. Just give it to him. It's hard to stop him with a yard and a half.
Yeah. And let's see what OB does here. OB has just scored on a long kickoff return with no time on the clock. Ludington up 28-6 as we're about ready to enter the half right after this extra point attempt.
These bite my tongue on the officials. This is the longest half we got going on. Now what are they doing?
Just thinking the same thing, Greg. Now OV looks like they're going to go for two here.
Yeah, that's why, go for two and give it to number 5.
Greg's referring to Kamari Reese.
Yep, Kamari Reese, the running back.
Just a sophomore. Ludington has not been flagged. No, not even the amount of times they've been flagged in this first half probably equals what they've been flagged the entire season.
Yeah, we got it. We're double digits right now.
Yeah.
We got to have over 100 yards of penalties in the first half.
So OV will go for two. 2-point try coming up here. Week 8 of the MHSAA. Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. They line up for two-pointer here. And they in? Let's see here. They are in.
Yep. Quarterback took it, jumped over the top.
That's we're at the half now.
Yep.
Your score from Muskegon Orchard View, the Ludington Orioles 28, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Your score at the half, the Ludington Orioles 28, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. We did get some clarification, folks. With 4 seconds, boy, a lot of scoring in the last 4 seconds of the first half. Zach Graham caught that. It was a 14-yard touchdown pass from Cam Gunsel to Zach Graham. And then Gomez's point after was good. That gave Ludington a 28-0 lead. The Orioles kicked off. They were flagged on it. Then they had to do a re-kick. And an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by none other than the Cardinals' sensational sophomore, Kamari Reese. And the two-point conversion was good on the run by their quarterback, Peyton Babbitt. And that's where we stand right now. Ludington 28, Muskegon Orchard View 8. In fact, let's take a quick look at the scoring summary. Ludington got on the board on their first drive at the 8:26 mark. A 13-yard pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to Kyle Himes Jr. Gabe Gomez's point after was good, and that gave the Orioles a quick 7-0 lead. At the 3:37 mark of the opening quarter, a 31-yard touchdown run by the Orioles' fantastic freshman Mikey Himes. Gabe Gomez's point after good again. Ludington 14-0. Then with 6:03 to go in the second quarter, a 23-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. Gomez was true with his point after. Ludington had a 21-0 lead. And with just 4 seconds to go in the opening half, a 14-yard touchdown pass from Gunsel to Zach Graham. Gomez again true with his point after attempt. Ludington up 28-0. But with no time on the clock, Gabe Gomez kicked off, and it was an 80-yard return for a touchdown by Kamari Reese. And then Peyton Babbitt, their quarterback, scored on the 2-point conversion attempt. So right now, that's where we stand. Ludington 28, Muskegon Orchard View 8. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did last night with Ludington Oriole Logan Sloan. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Net player for Week 8. Tonight's game at Muskegon Orchard View is Logan Sloan. Logan is a senior. He wears jersey number 20. He plays defensive end, or also known as edge, on defense, and he is a tight end on offense. Now, Logan, what does it mean to you to be a Ludington Oriole football player?
It's great, just great team bonding, get to be with all my friends every day. It's amazing. Like, we really value our pride, and we work hard during practice, and it's just great to be an Oriole.
What is this year's team goals and strengths?
Our strengths, we have strengths on both sides of the ball. It's really good. Our passing's really good. And then our team goal is we're going to make it to the playoffs. We want to win at least 1 or 2 playoff games and potentially go further.
Well, you guys have been a lot of fun to watch this year. Very exciting. You guys really put up the points on offense and defense. You guys have only given up 39 points this year. What do you attribute that to?
Just how hard we work in practice. Our defense is always going hard, especially against like scout teams. It's great. We barely let them get any yards.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Charlie Gunel and also for your defensive coordinator, J.P. Dinas?
Favorite thing about them is just how focused they are and how much of a good game plan they have. They know exactly like how to do everything against every team. It just helps us win even more.
Your favorite class and favorite teacher at LHS?
Favorite class is probably math with Miss Stone, because she's just super fun to be around and just great.
Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Very popular amongst your teammates. I wanted to ask you, favorite dish that mom or dad prepares for you and your family?
Probably chicken parmesan. It's great.
Okay. Where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing in 10 years?
Hoping to go to University of Michigan for either business or potentially somewhere else for maybe medicine. Then hopefully get a good job, start a life.
Okay. Your role model?
Role model is probably my dad. He's just very hardworking, very dedicated to everything he does, and just overall great man.
Favorite sports movie?
Happy Gilmore. Just great comedy movie.
Favorite non-sports movie?
Probably non-sports movie. Probably Interstellar.
Okay. Your hobbies?
Hobbies, football, lifting, love lifting. Sometimes I cook, golf, and just being outside.
Okay. And your plans for winter sports and spring sports at LHS?
Gonna ski a lot, might go out for golf, and then just lift right after football season's over.
Okay. Anybody out there, Logan, who is watching tonight's live stream telecast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Both my grandparents and then like any other aunts and uncles that are listening in.
All right, well, good luck to you and the Orioles the rest of this season. I hope it's a nice, long playoff run. And congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. As always, go O's.
Go O's. Thank you.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen along with Greg Piscott, the LHS Athletic Director. We also have Nick Wysong, our OSN 102.7 WMOM Technical Engineer, and Jackson Jenner, who is our OSN cameraman. And again, Jackson's 18th birthday tomorrow. So if you see our OSN cameraman around this weekend, folks, make sure you wish him a happy birthday. You know, last night there was some JV football action at Oriole Field, and Coach Rich Kirby's team came away with a 43-0 shutout over Muskegon Orchard View. Leading rushers were Asher Forfinski with 115 yards on 13 carries. Jace Hodges had 82 yards on 5 totes of the football. Asher threw for 89 yards, going 8 for 10. His leading target was Finn Flannery, gaining 48 yards with 3 catches. Tackles were evenly dispersed, with Owen Young coming up with 5 solos. The Orioles won the turnover battle in strong fashion, with Finn Flannery and Waylon Britton each blocking a punt. Sonny Castro came up with an interception late in the second half. Asher Forfinski earned 3 touchdowns with a 40-yard, 3-yard, and 30-yard run. Jace Hodges ran for a touchdown from 55 yards out. Finn Flannery caught a touchdown pass from Forfinski from 25 yards out. Sonny Castro finished up the scoring with a 1-yard touchdown run. The tripod of Haney, Sloan, and Forfinski is still perfect. A great group of young men playing for each other. So that's from Coach Rich Kirby as the freshmen win last night, 43-0 at Oriole Field over Muskegon Orchard View. Again, the Ludington Orioles, they're up 28-8 at the half. They're trying for their first conference championship since Coach Steve Brocklebank led the Orioles to a Western Waterways Activities Conference title in 1999. The other Oriole Conference championships, 1920, 1929, 1938, 1945, 1976, 1989, and of course 1999. The Orioles have a share of it. Right now they're a half away from an outright West Michigan Conference Lakes Division championship. If you look back, that 89 team, that was led by Bob Organ and Jason Sofa, Kirkpatrick, also on that great team, or Jeff Tenney. I could go down on and on about the great players on that 89 team. The 76 team, I was just in 4th grade at the time. I remember going down, watching their home games that year. And I told myself after watching those guys, I want to be a Ludington Oriole football player. I remember their great quarterback, Blake Fry, and Dale Horowski was an all-conference guard on that team. Also, they had the Craig and Greg backfield. Greg Westcott, Greg Kotecki, and Craig Shaner were the running backs on that team. Jeff Goulet, if I remember right, was a wide receiver. Mike Coleman, a heck of a linebacker. I mean, there was some great ball players on that 76 football team. They were coached by Dave Goodell. The 89 team coached by Tom Sarazinski. And the 99 team coached by Steve Brocklebank. Of course, this year, Charlie Gunel will be added to that list of coaches who have led Ludington to a conference championship. Right now, we're going to step aside. We're at the half here at Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington 28, Muskegon Orchard View 8. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. We're about to start play here in the second half. Ludington up 28-8. We've given you the scoring summary. We got to give some more love to some of our great sponsors here. And remember to tune into the OSN page later this evening. We will have the scoring summary, the stats. Hopefully we'll get them from Coach Gunel really quick, and also the area scores of interest. Also, we want to run by you that the Ludington freshman team, they played Wednesday night against the Elk Rapids Elks. And Coach Will Gunsel's team, they fell to a very good Elk Rapids JV team by the score of 48-21. That was action Wednesday night. Ludington freshmen falling to the Elk Rapids JV team 48-21. Shout out to Benedict's Auto Center and Mike Benedict, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Also a shout out to Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. If you're wondering, next week our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight will be Sweet Louis Salazar, and we'll be interviewing him. Right now we're going to take a look at the half. Coopersville and Big Rapids are playing over at Coopersville tonight. They're tied up at 21 apiece. We got any shout-outs there, Nick? Some folks maybe out of town. Okay, let's see here. Okay, hey, Devin Castoni, my late partner, Gary Castoni's grandson. He said, hey, Scoop, was hoping you could give a special shout-out, an early happy heavenly birthday wish this month on the 18th for Gary Castoni from his grandson, Devin, and family. I know he's smiling down, watching the O's this year. Appreciate everything you guys do with the Oriole Sports Network. Love what you guys have going on and continue to do, and it's awesome to see the progression from the inception. Thanks, Scoop. Tell Coach Shank I said hi and hope he's doing well. Happy to hear he's involved as well. Yes, Coach Shank is very much involved. He is the OSN Executive Director and producer. Lots and lots of great times with Gary Castoni. He was my partner for a number of years. The first year we did play-by-play together at WKLA, and then we were at MOM for a number of years. And Kazzy, there's no doubt he's smiling down right now as he watches his Ludington Orioles. Can myself and my brother Bill Hayner please get a shout out? Thank you, Go O's. That's from Patrick Smith. Also, let's see here. We're looking right now down if you want. Lamonte Harris. Hey, my brother-in-law's tuned in. Lamonte Harris. He says, sounding good, brother. Well, thank you. Lamonte Harris, him and my sister, Shay Harris, they live over in Nunica. One of my nieces, Reagan, she goes to Fruitport schools. And my other niece, and that's Ryan, she goes to Spring Lake schools. So you got a little bit of a cross mix right there, Fruitport and Spring Lake. McCoy Landis. I saw McCoy and his family on the Badger the other day, and he's the Oriole basketball, the varsity basketball ball boy. He says hello from the Landis family, and hello to you, McCoy, and to your brothers and mom and dad. Let's see. Just arrived to Orchard View. That's Patty Sixberry. Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching as always from Carlisle, Arkansas. Carrie Henyon, a big Oriole supporter. She's tuned in. So if you get a chance, drop a line, folks, and we'll do our best to give you a shout-out over the air here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Right now, got to give some more love to some more of our great Oriole sponsors, beginning with the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. I'll tell you what I'm getting really fired up for. I'm going to be at the Lions Monday night game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Going to go with my good buddy John Plummer, who has the Antler in Pentwater. He's the proprietor there. Also Eric Jensen and Luke Potter as we do our annual Lions game, and that's going to be a good one Monday night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. Let's see here. Whoops, I skipped over one. Oh boy, Urca Auto Center, where'd you go? There you are. Urca family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Oh, yes. Hey, Greg, let's talk a bit about Charlie Gunel and the great award he won. I don't think a Ludington Oriole coach has ever won Detroit Lions Coach of the Week for Week 7 in the MHSAA, and him and I think Beth are going to get to go to a game in December.
Yes, they did. It was a great honor that he received this week. On Monday, I got a call from the Detroit Lions, and he was selected as the state coach of the week for the Detroit Lions. So he will be going down to Ford Field, and he's in the running for state coach of the year.
That's very awesome. So deserving on his 100th career victory.
Yep.
First conference championship.
Correct. That's what the Lions said, that they were following him, and it just happened that it was homecoming, like you said, and his 100th victory, and everything kind of lined up. So congratulations to Coach, and he's done a great job. And I think like he'll be the first to credit his
coaches,
the staff, his
and
coaching
his players.
Staff, and his players. Exactly right, and very well deserved. And I was just down there, Scoop, and. The intensity is a little high right now on the sidelines and with the coaches. So I had a matter I had to attend to, and there wasn't very many smiling faces right now. So it'll be interesting to see what this half brings. And I don't know, why are we kicking off from the 25? Did we get you know what happened? We got a penalty on the 2-point play, so it carries over. Oh my gosh,
that's right. Yeah.
We got a dead ball or personal foul penalty, so it carried over here. So wow, let's see what the next 24 minutes of football brings here at Orchard View.
Great honor there. Great honor for Coach Charlie Gunel. And I think Scott DeCamp and Ketchmark helped out quite a bit with that.
Yeah, they have a panel that selects them throughout the whole state. So that's how that happened.
And, Greg, you're saying that this Ludington team probably going to be a lot more focused the second half. And just as I say that, the ball is kicked out of bounds.
Yep, exactly. So they're going to get great field position.
Yeah, right off the bat here, OV is going to start off.
They may want him to kick him again. I would have him kick it again. If I'm OV, what happened last time?
Saying the coach is probably not too happy with Ludington's intensity in that first half, and also as sloppy as they played with all the penalties.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to a couple coaches for 10 seconds, and you could see the steam coming out of their ears, and it wasn't pretty. So I don't know what.
That was a long first half.
Yeah, it was a long first half, and not a very good. Were they getting the ball at the 50-yard line?
Oh boy.
Yeah, they're getting the ball at the 50-yard line to start the second half here.
We are just starting the second half, and it's 8:37 p.m. Okay. All right, so OV has the ball at the 50-yard line as we begin play here in this third quarter. Ludington up 28-8. And Babbitt now, he will give. And the first carry right there, about gain of 9 for their sensational sophomore, Kamari Reese.
Kamari Reese, they're instead of running out, in between the tackles, he's taking it outside now, and our linebackers and our safeties got to come up and make that play, and we just missed the tackle, and he picked up 9 yards. That tells you what kind of a good athlete that he is.
The big thing for the Orioles now, you don't want to let OV back into this ball game, particularly after that 80-yard kickoff return right there. Then the 2-point conversion when there was no time on the clock. There's a pass, and the pass is incomplete right there. Babbitt, he pulled it he had the ball tucked in Reese's stomach right there in the gut, and then he pulled it out, and he attempted a pass to Xavier Spears, and it's incomplete.
Logan Sloan's playing a little bit here, playing defensive end, did a nice job staying home, and made the quarterback pull up and throw the ball real quick. So 3rd and 1 here. I wouldn't be surprised if Peyton, the quarterback, or Mr. Reese have the ball in our hands here.
Logan Sloan was our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You heard his interview at the halftime break. Okay, 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. Ball at the Oriole 41-yard line. 11:22 left in the third quarter. Just underway here in the second half. They'll give it to I think they're going to give him forward progress right there. Ludington's defense did a really nice job on there, but he didn't need a whole lot, and I think he got it. Kamari Reese there. They'll get forward progress, and it is a first down for the Cardinals. On defense again for the Orioles, the tackles are Connor Shaney and Walt Autry. The ends are Colin Shelton and Logan Sloan. The linebackers, J.T. Keith and Cooper Holmes. And the secondary for the Orioles, the cornerbacks, Kyle Himes Jr. and Zach Graham. The strong safeties, Michael Wilson and Messiah Himes, and the free safety, Cam Gunel. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball on the Oriole 40-yard line. And here comes Mr. Reese again. He'll cut it inside. Good job by Messiah Himes right there. You could see where Reese stuck that right foot of his, that right foot, the right leg, and he dug it deep to cut back, Greg. And Messiah Himes did a real nice job.
Thank God Messiah's making that player. He's in the end zone because there's nobody else there. So it was a great solo tackle right there. And I think they found a little weak spot of ours to run outside the ends, and their speed is showing right now.
Gain of 6 on the play. This brings up a 2nd down and 4. 10:15 to go in the third quarter. OV has the ball on the Oriole 34-yard line. Their quarterback again, number 1, Peyton Babbitt. Babbitt and number 5, Kamari Reese, as Coach Charlie Gunel said.
Guy's wide open.
Guy's wide open. Touchdown, OV. Yep. Uh-oh. We got a ball game. A 34-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, we got a flag.
And there's a penalty marker down.
We either got an offside or a procedure.
Walt Autry pointing right there. Let's see what we have.
Oh, illegal shift. Wow, we're getting a break
here.
Boy,
did Ludington catch a break right there. Yeah. 34-yard touchdown pass is nullified right there. And I'll tell you what, Babbitt put it right. He threw a dime right there.
Yep. Well, they've been setting that up all day with the sweep, and he held it, and the outside receiver ran a post route right past our safety, and we got lucky there.
Yes, we did. 34-yard touchdown pass nullified by a OV penalty, and that'll take them back to the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Babbitt comes up. He looks over the Ludington defense. He'll send number 2 in motion. Babbitt. Oh, they got a lot of room out there. Babbitt now. Well, Ludington did a pretty nice job right there. That was Zach Graham coming over. Also, Cooper Holmes. He's very elusive. Both Babbitt and Reese are extremely elusive.
Yeah, very, very athletic. And
yes,
if you miss a tackle, that's an extra 5 to 10 yards because they got good speed and good athleticism right there. So big 3rd and 3 here.
Yep. 3rd and 3, ball at the 33-yard line. 9:19 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 28, Muskegon Orchard View 8. Babbitt on the long count. He will give straight ahead, and good job there by
JT Keith came in and
tripped him up.
Yeah, he's got to wrap him up. You know what I mean? He had him in the backfield and let him go.
Yep.
So I'm going to say Mr. Babbitt's going to keep this ball. It's going to be 4th and 3.
4th and short here.
Yeah.
The ball marked at the 33-yard line. So no gain on the play there. 4th and 3. 8:43 left in the third quarter. OV, their opening possession of the second half. Again, next week, the Orioles back at Oriole Field against Howard City, Tri-County. Try to go there. There's a snap right there. Let's see. They looked like he was trying to draw there was no doubt he was trying to draw the Orioles off with all the hand gesturing. What do you think, Greg? What's the penalty going to be here? It's going to be
procedure on them. Yep. Yeah. They tried that. Yep. They tried it. We didn't jump, and the center snapped the ball. That's a fun. Now it's 4th and 9 or 8, so it's a different. They're going to have to throw the ball here probably.
Actually going to be 4th and a long 8. And kudos there to the Oriole defensive line for not jumping.
You're correct.
So we got a 4th and 8 coming up here. 39, 30. Yeah, ball's at the 38. 8:10 left in the third quarter. Again, the Orioles with a 20-point lead right now, 28-8. OV will go for it on 4th and 8. Long count. It's fumbled. Ball's fumbled. Pass is away and it's caught, but he's going to be short. Ludington defense denies Muskegon Orchard View. Good job there. That was Gunsel and Wilson.
Yep. Nice job by Cam.
Michael Wilson in support.
You got it playing a little man coverage.
Yep.
The guy ran across the middle and made a nice tackle.
And that pass was complete there from Babbitt to Damari Wright. But Ludington will take over. Now let's see if we can get a good, sustained, long drive ending with 6. Let's say 7. Let's be a little more positive.
How about we have no penalties?
Yeah,
that might be the first start.
That is, I totally concur with you. Coopersville has retaken the lead from Big Rapids 28-21. 8:06 left in the third quarter. I've been good, Greg. I haven't brought it up till just then. Okay, here come the Orioles. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, he's got some room out there. Gunsel out to about the Oriole 48-yard line. Nice pickup there.
Yeah.
About 14-yard gain.
Yeah, I think that's what, I think our game plan in the second half is going to be, hey, come run the ball, keep the clock moving, all right? Maybe throw, a pass here and there for a big play and see if we can catch them off guard. And, right now we're in control of the game. We just got to get out of here healthy and get ready for Tri-County. So we still got a quarter and a half to go.
Good to see that Ludington boys varsity tennis coach Rob Killips is tuned in watching tonight's telecast. Also a shout out by Paul Edward, who was watching tonight's telecast of his Orioles from Florida, I believe. And Mike Jaskula, it says, let's go O's. And John Olson, he's on the road for Indian Summer.
Nice gain there by Cam on first down, picked up 8 yards, and 2nd and 2 at the Orchard View 45-yard line.
That's one of your favorite things as a coach, isn't it, when your offense gets 7 or 8 on the first down and brings up a 2nd and short like that?
You can do anything you want. Your whole playbook's there. They can throw the ball here, go for a big play, or just keep running it.
Here we go. High snap. Little pop pass. Mikey Himes. Look at that cutback. Beautiful cutback there by Himes. And he's got an Oriole first down. He's got the ball down inside the Orchard View 35 to about the 34-yard line.
I think we're just going to, Coach Gillett looks like we're just going to keep running the ball. Maybe, throw one deep here. Maybe try to catch him off guard with a big play. But, if you can get 7, 8 yards a gain, why stop?
Charlie Lundy, he's a big Oriole fan, has been for many years, tuned in. Also, John Bailey, a high school football and baseball teammate of mine, big Oriole backer. They marked Mikey Himes down at the 35 right there, so here we go. Gunsel now, option. Mikey Himes on the carry. Himes outside. He's got some room outside. He cuts it back inside, and he's near another Oriole first down. You just cannot... there's no substitute for speed, is there?
Speed and elusiveness.
Yeah, and he's got them both in spades.
Exactly.
Mikey Himes has them both in spades.
Sometimes he doesn't look like he's running very hard, but you can't catch him and you can't tackle him. So that's just God-given ability right there.
Mikey Himes has the ball down to the OV 27-yard line, so pickup of 8 on the play. Be 2nd down and 1 or 2nd down and 2 right now for the Orioles. Himes, a little pop pass. Mikey Himes trying to get to the outside, and Ovi does a nice job down. He's going to be brought down at the 21-yard line. It'll be another Oriole first down.
See, now that's the one, the coaching staff's not going to be happy because he went east and west. He went from sideline to sideline instead of cutting up the field and going north and south. So that's something that, a young football player's got to learn is that, hey, you make that first cut and you go north and south and not go east and west, sideline to sideline.
Himes marked down at the 22-yard line of the Orchard View Cardinals. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Himes in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, tough sledding inside, but he gets about 4, maybe 5 there.
Yep. See, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Cam's a senior, and he's running north and south, and Mikey likes to go east and west. So that'll change.
Yes.
That'll change over time, and, you learn that. You learn that as go, and, that's a 5-yard, north and south run there by Cam, and makes it a very manageable 2nd and 5 here.
And I'm sure the coaches are coaching him up on that each and every week there, Greg.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we have a 2nd and 5 for the Ludington Orioles. Ball at the OB 17-yard line. 5:16 to go in the third quarter. Walt Autry is in motion. It's a pass to Autry. Walt Autry at the 15. Autry at knocked out of bounds, but Walt Autry, a little chicanery there, Greg.
Coach Gillett's been waiting to run that. That's been in for a couple weeks. I've known about it, and good spot there to do it. I thought they might get down in the red zone a little farther to try to get him a touchdown, but what did he get down to, the 6?
The 6.
Yeah.
Boy, he was like he was on a tight. He looked like a tightrope walker
First
right
thing
there.
is he caught it.
Yeah, he caught it.
First thing.
He looked like the Lions' Panay Sewell.
Yeah, there you go.
He tight-roped all the way down to the 6 before OB knocked him out of bounds. And Ludington has a first down goal to go at the 6. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, touchdown! Ludington Orioles at the 4:47 mark. A 6-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel. So the Orioles...
Nice drive there.
A really nice drive. Gunsel, 6-yard touchdown run. And Ludington takes a 34-8 lead with 4:47 to go in this third quarter. Gomez in for the point after. Jackson Haney is the snapper. High snap, and they have a fire drill going on now, and he's going to be tackled. So the point after attempt, no good. With 4:47 left in the third quarter, your score, the Ludington Orioles 34, the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals 8. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call at Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary, as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And attention, athletes. Want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. Gomez getting set to kick off. What do you say on that last one there? The Pat was no good on a bad snap? Or just...
Yeah, it was just high snap and went through his hands, pretty much. He couldn't get it down, so...
Can't really put that on Gabe.
Yep.
So, irregardless, Ludington up 34-8. And now the kickoff. Let's see if we can keep one in bounds here.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see here. He's lined up in the middle of the field, so we'll see if he tries to kick it down.
They've been trying that satellite kick. Now they boot one deep. And that's going to go into the end zone. There we go. That's always, I always have looked at that, even watching NFL, college, high school. You kick it through the end zone, there's no chance for a return.
You got it. And Gabe's got a strong enough leg that he's done that this year. And, they did a nice job. And much better to start him at the 20 than the 50.
Yes. Ludington up 34-8, 4:47 left in the third quarter. And now OV will take over at their own 20-yard line. At least in high school, they keep it at the 20. The pros got it all over the place now. Yep. You don't know if it's going to start at the 30, the 35.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of funky rules going on with their kickoffs and so forth. You got a landing zone and whatnot, and OV now and penalty markers down. Been
procedure.
A lot of dirty laundry on the field tonight, Greg.
Correct.
Lots of flags. Dirty laundry. It reminds me of that great 1980s song by the great Don Henley. Remember him with the Eagles?
Very much so.
Yes. All right, so we have 4:45 to go in the third. Orchard View moved back 5, first down and 15. Week 8 of the MHSAA. Again, next week, the Orioles at home against the Vikings of Howard City, Tri-County. And then next Sunday night, we'll have the MHSAA selection show, won't we, Greg? Here's a pass. Good defense there by Zach Graham. He knocks it away.
Nice job by Zach. They keep trying to run that hitch, and he reads it very well. So, yeah, the selection show is next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday at 5 o'clock on the NFHS network. And
it's not on MHSAA?
Nope. It is not.
Or Fox. It used to be on.
It used to be on Fox, but there's no more Fox. So,
then it was
Fox,
Bally.
Yep.
And now there's, okay.
Yeah, so now it's on the NFHS network.
And it's free. Okay.
Anybody can sign up, and I was told it will be an hour from 5 to 6 p.m.
I'm glad I asked you about that, Greg, so Oriole Nation will know now where to look for it. I would have been looking for, on Channel 33 for it. Yep, there's a couple broken tackles right there. Looks like Cooper Holmes on the stop. Oh, belay my last. That was Michael Wilson, I think.
Yes, it was. Yep. Michael came up, made a nice tackle. Third and 13,
Yep,
I think.
Yep, 3rd and 13, 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Orioles just scoring on that 6-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cam Gunsel at the 4:47 mark of the third. And now OV with a 3rd and long here. They have the ball at their own 16-yard line. Peyton Babbitt is the quarterback. He's looking right, still looking right. Pass is away and
Good
incomplete.
job. Good pressure.
Yes,
good pressure, and they tried a little swing pass to the running back, and the pressure got there, and
Zach
overthrown.
Graham and JT Keith were both there if he had caught the ball.
Yep.
So it would have been a very short gain right there. It's going to bring up a 4th and long for OV. They're forced to punt. You know, OV came out here and they had that long touchdown called back, negated by a penalty that could have put them right back in the game right there. That would have been 28-14. Instead, they were penalized. Then Ludington go on a scoring drive, and now the Orioles up 34-8.
We should get good field position. He's punting on, the 2-yard line?
Yes, he is. Punting for the Cardinals will be number 12, Xander Randall. And here's the punt. And Ludington's going to have extremely good field position. It's going to be downed at about the OV
36-yard line.
6, I believe. Let's see here. You're going to mark it at the 36. Ludington 1st and 10 at the 36.
We'll see if Coach Gillett here is going to try to go for the home run here right off the bat.
Yeah, you think he's got the foot on the gas pedal here?
Yeah, I was going to say they got the momentum here, and it's like, hey, can we get another quick one? And
Yep, as you say, Greg, when you got your foot on your opponent's neck, and they're up right now, 34-8. Gunsel will keep. Cam Gunsel's got a lot of running room out there, and he's going to have an Oriole first down, gain of about 12 on the play.
Yep.
Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Okay, here come the Orioles right now. They have a 1st down and 10. Ball on the OV 20-yard line.
Yep.
Gunsel, he'll give it to Himes. Himes breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Mikey Himes all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Elusive.
Yep. Well, they did something different. They just ran a straight-ahead dive. They've been going outside, and Cam's been running the ball, so they just got Mikey back there and straight-ahead dive and down to the 5. Like you said, looks like there are heavy packages coming in here, so look for something to the right probably.
All right, we have a first. First down, goal to go. Ball at the OV 5-yard line. 2:52 left in the third quarter.
I want to say Cam is going right up the middle.
Mikey Himes in motion.
Right up the
Cam
middle.
Gunsel, touchdown! Ludington Orioles. A 5-yard touchdown run by Gunsel at the 2:45 mark of the third quarter. And that'll give the Orioles a 40-8 lead. Gunsel now has 3 touchdown runs tonight, and he's got 2 touchdown passes, so he's got 5. Gomez point after is good.
Yep.
2:45 to go, third quarter. Ludington 41, Muskegon Orchard View 8. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington up 41-8. What's up, Greg?
I'm going to give you a quick scoop here.
Yes.
Start of the fourth quarter. Coopersville 31, Big Rapids 21.
Woo!
Okay.
Right there, sister.
Just gonna
keep it up, Coopersville.
Give you a scoop here.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about it till the final
Okay.
now.
I'll just say one more thing. Of course, with the Orioles up right now, my second favorite team in the state of Michigan tonight is the Coopersville Broncos. Go Broncos. Okay, Ludington has just kicked off. And, the ball is going to, look at that. It's into the end zone. It stayed in. I wasn't sure if it was going to spin out and go out of bounds, but it stays in. It goes into the end zone. So Muskegon Orchard View will start off at their own 20-yard line with 2:45 to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 41-8. We want to thank
the bottom of the 8th inning is Blue Jays 8, Mariners.
Let's see, who do we want to... I'll let you pick it out there, Nick. They were just given a score in the American League Championship Series. Looks like Toronto was beating up on Seattle pretty good. Ludington Paint and Glass, another of our fine sponsors, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Here we go, OV now. They're going to long pass, and it's intercepted.
Wow,
Zach Graham
nice
right
play, Zach.
down in front of us,
Yep,
Greg.
yep.
Zach Graham with a beautiful interception right there, and the Orioles are going to have the ball at the OV 48-yard line.
Great job by Zach, and glad to see him back from his injury. You know, he had a knee injury and missed a couple weeks, and looks like he's getting back in shape here. So now we'll see. We're at the, 48-yard line? See if Coach Gillett tries to throw the ball here deep to, hate to say this, but get a running clock.
You know, Greg, we're very fortunate that Zach Graham only missed 2 weeks, and so was he.
Yeah.
Initially, they thought that his season was over.
Exactly right.
So we're tickled to have him back. And now Ludington has a 1st and 10 ball at the OV 48-yard line, 2:36 left in the third quarter. Walt Autry shifts out to a slot back position. And now Gunsel runs the option. Gunsel's going to pitch it now to Taj Williams. Taj Williams, a nice gain. He gets at least 9, maybe 10 right there. You know, Taj, we know what a playmaker he is as a receiver. You know, he's got great speed, great hands. We got so many really, really nice offensive weapons to go with just an outstanding offensive line.
Yeah, that's the key. You could have all the weapons you want, but if the guys up front aren't blocking, then it ain't going to matter because Cam ain't going to have time to throw or run the football.
How about Walt Autry lining up in a slot back there?
They're getting a little creative here.
Here he is. Walt Autry in motion.
Coach Gillett's trying to be Ben Johnson of Ludington, you know.
Okay, here we go. Another
Same
option
play.
run. This is Gunsel. Gunsel, he's going to go. Cam Gunsel. Touchdown, Ludington Orioles. A 40-yard touchdown run at the 159 mark. He had nothing but green pasture in front of him, Greg.
They ran the same play to the wide side of the field, and he just cut it back, and there was nobody there. No pursuit, and a great play, great job up front, and I think the Oriole faithful are feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, 40-yard touchdown run by Gunsel there at the 159 mark of the third quarter. That's Cam. I believe that's his 6th touchdown of the evening. He's got his average.
Does he? Okay.
All but one game this year, he scored 6 touchdowns in each game. The only game he didn't was last week when he got 5 against Whitehall. And the point after is up and good. Ludington 48. Muskegon Orchard View 8. And we're going to step aside right now. Actually, we're going to stay here and tell you more about some of our great sponsors. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. Okay, Ludington getting set to kick off. And they have a 48-8 lead with 1:59 to go in this third quarter. And now the state-mandated running clock will be in effect, Greg.
Correct. And I think that's what the coaches would like. Get some other kids in here playing, and we're kicking it deep again. They're going to return it here. So
make sure, Oriole Nation, that you check out the OSN page later this evening. We'll have the scoring summary up there, also the stats once we get them from Coach Gunsel, and the area scores of interest. Right now, with 1:40 left in the third quarter, again, the state-mandated running clock in effect. Ludington up 48-8. I'd like to thank my fellow OSN team tonight. In conjunction with 102.7 WMOM. Big thank you to Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner. Chris, the Hummer's in good hands. Our athletic director, Greg Piscotna, is going to drive it back home. He drove it back home from Montague earlier in the year and really enjoyed doing that. And I had a nice drive bringing it here.
You know what? That should have been offsides. The guy's cut in front of the guy that's on the line of scrimmage.
Here's a low snap.
Yeah.
Oh, what a hit right there. Coming up for the Orioles was number 53,
Connor Chaney,
along with number 7, Messiah Himes.
Yep.
And boy, did they both, that was a big-time collision right there.
I don't know how a guy can come off the bench, go on our side of the field, then go on their side of the field and not be called a penalty when everybody's lined up in formation. So I'll stop there. All right, move on.
Okay. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 48-8. We'll see next week. Greg may be back with me doing color next week, all depending on how Jamie Sycon is doing. So, again, our best wishes to him. Good pursuit there by the Orioles. They really strung that play out, Greg.
Did a nice job. We got some new bodies in there. I can't pick out their numbers because it's way on the other side of the field, and
we're going to do our best to get them mentioned.
Scoop, when I went down at halftime, the end zones are dark.
Oh, very dark. And we can tell from up here.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I know we're up here and there's a lot of light. You go in the end zone, it is dark. So they got to work on the lighting here. But good third quarter for the O's, and. We taking a timeout, or we?
We're going to Ludington up 48-8. That was the last play of the third quarter. And Oriole Nation, you are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. Scoop Hansen, Greg Piscotna, Nick Wysong, Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. First play of the fourth quarter about to take place. Orchard View facing a 3rd and 4. Ball is on their own 43-yard line. Peyton Babbitt is the quarterback, and now we're going to have a penalty called.
Delay a game.
It's a good thing it is a penalty.
Finally, yeah.
Because it was a high snap right there. You know, my math has always been questioned. You know, I'll be the first to say I'm not very good with math. Again, I messed up. Actually, Cam Gunsel came into this game with 41 touchdowns on the year. He had 48 last year. He had 26 as a sophomore, 1 as a freshman. He's had 6 touchdowns tonight, so Cam is at 47 touchdowns for this year.
Wow.
And now for his career, he has 122 touchdowns. That's mind-blowing, Greg.
Yeah.
122 touchdowns as a varsity quarterback at Ludington.
That record will last a long time.
You know, I thought, you know, Spence Riggs put up 61 touchdowns. And I thought for a long time, well, I don't think that record will be touched. And he's doubled it up. Okay, here's a run by Babbitt. He gets the ball to about the OV 45-yard line. And again, the state record, Bryce Underwood, who's currently the Michigan quarterback, 152.
Wow.
So that tells you right now Cam is 30 behind the state record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we play another 5-6 games, you might get you.
Let's go O's. Let's go O's. Heck yeah, why
All
not?
right, here we go. 4th and 4.
4th and 4 for the Cardinals. Ball is at their own 44-yard line. 11:23 to go in the game. Babbitt now, he will give, and good pursuit. He's got a long way to go, and what a run. What a run there. Boy, did he tightrope down the sideline right in front of us. That's just pure athleticism.
That's just Coach Dinas is not going to be happy with that because we had 4 guys right there and no one pushed him out of bounds, and that was just young men are not going to like to watch the film on Sunday or on Monday on that one because we had them stop for a big loss and we let them escape. So now they got a first down, and I know we have some young guys in there now, but they still got to make plays.
Great run there. Great
Yep.
run, Greg, by Kamari Reese right there. He is a sensational sophomore.
Yep.
You know, we faced him and Babbitt this week, 2 very, very good athletic players for Orchard View.
Yep.
Last week, Coach Gunsel said they faced the best defensive lineman they've seen all season in Corday Anderson from Whitehall.
Now we got another delay of game here, so I'm going to give some shout-outs. I'm looking here to see some new numbers out there. Brune Fuller's out there playing linebacker. Dario Lopez is out there playing linebacker. We got some new D linemen in there. Mr.
Is that 61? 61, I believe.
61, Cooper Luce.
Yep.
Cooper Luce.
He's
getting
in there.
some action.
We'll give him as soon as we see him, folks.
Yeah, wait, who's that? 54.
Is that 54 or 64?
Blake Nelson. Nice play there, Blake.
Yep. Whitehall is taking it out on Fremont and Cooper Luce out there.
There we go. Good job. I think that's is that Zach or is that
that's not good. The quarterback is down for Muskegon Orchard View, and he's hurt right now.
Michael Wilson made a nice play there.
Peyton Babbitt, he's down on the sideline right there, and the OV trainer is coming over right now. Let's see, 54 out there for the Ludington Orioles, and that is Blake Nelson.
Yep.
Good to see Blake out there. Of course, we see Blake quite a bit on offense. 50, that's Colin Shelton. And seeing with other new numbers. I think we got them all, Greg. The ones that
Logan
new ones
Sloan's out there too, number 20. Logan Sloan.
Logan Sloan, 20. But yeah, he was a starter for us actually. He was our player in the spotlight. Right now, we're going to step aside. We do have an injury right now. 9:32 left in this ball game. Ludington 48, Muskegon Orchard View 8. In fact, no, he's up, so we're going to stay right here. And it's good to see Peyton Babbitt is up, and he's walking, albeit he's walking rather gingerly, Greg.
Yeah, I think he's going to be out for a little bit. So we'll see who the new quarterback is.
Yeah, let's see. Is it number 4?
2 or 4?
Well, it could be Kamari Reese. I don't know if they're going to put him at quarterback.
I think they're going to.
Yeah, it is.
Reese, yeah.
Kamari Reese will now be the quarterback for Muskegon Orchard View.
3rd and 13 here. You want to bet that Mr. Reese runs the ball?
He's going to run an option, RPO, run pass option here.
Wow, there you go, Scoop.
Yep. Run pass option. You watch. He's going to roll right. He's going to
There we
roll
go,
right.
right there.
Yep,
There
he's
you
right. I
go.
told you, Greg. But he's just going to take off with it, though, and he's got a big gain.
And he's gone.
And he
He's
might be
gone.
gone. He's going to go all the way. 44-yard touchdown run by Kamari Reese. Wow. He took off like a rocket there. At the 8:49 mark of the fourth quarter. Did I say 44-yard?
Yep.
44-yard touchdown run?
That young man's going to be a handful
Yeah.
for the next couple of years.
Yeah, he is.
He's a special talent.
I called run pass option there, but there was, I think one thing in his
there was
mind
no,
was
there,
run.
Yeah, there was
Run.
no pass option there. There was just a student body right,
Yep.
and everybody took off to the right, and one guy missed a tackle over there, and there he went.
So Ovi will line up for the extra point here by number 12. The attempt will be by number 12. And the kick is up, and it is good. Pat, good by Randall. Ludington now leads 48-15, 8:49 left in the game. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. A 44-yard touchdown run by the newly inserted OV quarterback, Kamari Reese, after Peyton Babbitt was injured. And he scores on a 44-yard scamper. And it didn't take him long to find pay dirt, Greg.
No.
I'll tell you what, he can scoot.
He turned that corner and put it in fourth gear, and he was gone. See if they go onside here.
Probably, I would think. Right now, Montague is at a final. Montague is defeating Manistee 24-22 currently. Here's the kick by Randall. Ludington up 48-15, 8:49 to go in this ball game. Ball is picked up there. Is that Mikey Himes? That's Himes.
Yeah.
And Himes, you talk about elusive. He just eluded 3 or 4 tackles right there. And a nice return. He gets the ball out to about the 23-yard line of the Orioles. So the Orioles, with this running clock in effect, they're up 48-15, 8:43 to go in the game. And again, we talked a couple times about the fact that this will be Ludington's, in the long school history of Ludington, this is going to be just the 8th football conference championship. They got a share of it now. When the game becomes official, Greg,
Yep.
they'll have an outright championship. It'll be the first for Coach Charlie Gunel.
Yep, that's awesome stuff.
Yep, and the last one was 1999 under
Yep.
Coach Steve Brocklebank, now the athletic director at Ferris State University. All right, here's a little pop pass. Taj Williams putting the afterburners on. Taj Williams, he took it all the way out to about the 48-yard line. And I'll tell you, one OV player right there. If he doesn't make that tackle, Taj is at about the 10-yard line right now, going to the end zone.
Exactly. Nice play. Just ran sweep, and it all starts, like I said, up front, and our wide receivers did a nice job of blocking downfield, and good first down play.
I believe that was LeBrant Wilkerson who saved the touchdown there for Muskegon Orchard View, number 11. 8:24 left in the ball game. Ludington up 48-15. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith & Eddy post-game show as I talk to Oriole head coach Charlie Gunel. Okay, here's a handout. Taj Williams on the carry. Little shake and bake there for Taj. He's got the ball into Muskegon Orchard View territory down to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was a new play, new wrinkle. They just threw in with Taj, put him in motion, and he came back to his motion and handed the ball off to him. So new little wrinkle to put on film for our next opponent to scout.
Ravenna is defeating Muskegon Oak Ridge right now, 29-26. Two long-time West Michigan Conference rivals when it was all just one conference.
Yeah, that's not good because we wanted Oak Ridge to win to get some playoff points.
Exactly. All right, here's another little pop pass. Taj Williams. Williams trying to get to the outside. He does. He's at the 40 and driven out of bounds there. Late penalty marker comes in, I believe. Or maybe I just saw, yeah, there is a penalty marker. I thought I saw something out of my peripheral vision there.
Going to be a late hit. Should be out of personal ball.
Taj Williams there. Nice gain there. Little pop pass.
Unless they're calling holding.
You see any new numbers out there, Greg?
Nope,
I don't see from the offense side. I don't see any new.
Yeah. They're going to call holding.
Holding on the Orioles. Tell you, they cleaned up the penalties a lot better in the second half, but they're still getting whistled for a few.
Yes, I bet you 130 yards and penalties.
Orioles have the ball at the Muskegon Orchard View 46-yard line. Gunsel now a little pop pass. Taj Williams. What a cutback.
That's two.
I'm sorry. That was Mikey Himes. I know that.
Yep.
I was thinking Mikey Himes, but my mouth said Taj Williams.
Yeah.
Well, Orchard View did a nice job bringing him down right there. You don't see too many defenders are able to bring him down. The first defender normally doesn't bring him down.
3rd and 3 here. See if we can get. I would say we have 2 downs to get 3 yards and keep the clock running and ball in our hands.
6:40 left in the game. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel outside. Cam Gunsel down to about the 35-yard line of the Cardinals. First down, Ludington. Move those chains.
Only thing I want to see Cam do now is get up and walk okay. So we'll see. Well, now he's limping off to the side.
Oh, that's not good. Shelby is defeating Mason County Central 22-19. Also good to see big Oriole backer Joe Lena has chimed in. Haven't seen anything from Chad Ortis tonight. Or Joe Kobe. They usually chime in from time to time. Big Oriole backers and supporters. Okay, we have 6:03 left in this game. Orioles have a 1st and 10. They have the ball at the OV 34-yard line. We have a timeout called. And right now we are going to give some more love. In fact, here you go, Greg. You can talk about Ludington Chiropractic.
All right, here we go. Ludington Chiropractic. Ludington and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. At Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. Visit him at 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
Very good.
Shout out to the game.
Yeah, shout out to Shelby Sobraski tuned in tonight to the OSN watching the Orioles. As I see that Nick Wysong, our technical engineer, he's keeping a close eye on that Big Rapids-Coopersville game. Okay, Gunsel will, no, that's Mikey Himes. Himes on the carry, breaks a couple tackles, and now he's going to be brought down. He's got the ball down to the Orchard View 27, maybe the 26-yard line. No on the year, 6-0 in the conference and outright championship. And there goes Messiah Himes, touchdown Ludington. A 26-yard touchdown run there by Messiah Himes. At the 5:19 mark of the fourth quarter.
Just ran a sweep, and Messiah got to the outside and broke a tackle, and there's nobody there. So nice job.
Gabe Gomez in for the point after attempt. Ludington up 54-15, 5:19 left in the game. 26-yard touchdown run by Messiah Himes. Here's the snap. Good snap there by Haney. And the ball is up and good by Gomez.
Yep.
Ludington 56, Muskegon Orchard View, 55. And Muskegon Orchard View 15 will step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Muskegon Orchard View. The Orioles have just scored to increase their lead to 55-15. Gomez kicks off, and here comes Reese. Boy, Reese, look at this guy. This Reese is something else. You got to wrap him up, and they do. But boy, oh boy, he brings the ball all the way back to the 35. I saw some of our guys on our kick team going down there not wrapping.
Yeah.
There's no way a player of his caliber.
That's what happened. We had him back at the 15-yard line. Now he's where? At the 35.
Yep.
So that's a 20-yard gain on missed tackles. Exactly right.
Also, we want to clarify, folks, that last touchdown by the Orioles was actually a pass from Mikey Himes. So Mikey Himes will get credit for a 26-yard touchdown pass to Messiah Himes at the 5:19 mark of the fourth quarter. That little pop pass that Ludington loves to do so often. Yep.
Number 1's back in, their quarterback.
That's good to see. Peyton Babbitt back in the ball game. 4:15 left in the game.
There we go. A little physicality there.
Yeah. Okay, now in the game for the Orioles, some new numbers, Greg. Let's get them give them some airtime. 14 is in the game, and that's our punter, Keldon Mosier. He's playing in the secondary. Also out there is...
I'm giving Cooper loose. He just made that tackle.
Yep.
Great play by Cooper. So
Brody Jones is on the field. Good to see Brody, number 11. He's a junior. Also out there for the Orioles right now, I believe, let's see here. We'll get you in 61. You already gave him credit, 61. 56 is on the field for Ludington. And that's Gregory Schrader is out there.
We just got a hold, too, on Orchard View here. So what's the time? What we got?
We have 3:31 left in the game.
Okay.
And again, I mentioned Gregory Schrader. Final score, Ravenna 29, Muskegon Oak Ridge 26. And like you said, Greg, that's something that we would have loved to have seen Oak Ridge win that game tonight. Boy, after Oak Ridge defeated Whitehall, they've had tough sledding a few weeks ago.
High school football, you got to come every Friday night to play. You do. Never know.
You told me, I was so impressed with you. You said when Oak Ridge came to Ludington that night, and after the game was over, you said, hey, Scoop, I could have told you. You know, Oak Ridge got off. You could tell by their body language, the way they were.
When you get off the bus, you could definitely tell.
Ludington took it to them that night, 52-0. Okay, here we have 3:08 left. Ludington up 55-15. Here's a pitch, and that's Reese. Reese cuts it back. Reese may go again. He's at the 35, and the Orioles do a good job bringing him down at, right around the 35-yard line right there. Boy, if you miss him,
He's big. He's physical. He is definitely a college prospect.
Yes, just a sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, give him 2 more years. He'll be leading this team.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of scouts following him.
Yeah.
And dare I say, our Mikey Himes as well.
Yeah.
All right, 2:23 left in the game. Orchard View has a 2nd down and 12. Here's the pass, and it's going to be complete.
No,
incomplete.
incomplete.
And fumble. No, incomplete pass.
Yep, nice job by
Taj Williams.
Yep, stripped it out of there. So they try to run a hitch play.
Yep.
It's nice job by Taj breaking on the ball. And 4th and...
Brody Jones was over there, too.
4th and 3.
Yep. Montague
Are
does.
they going to punt? Okay.
Montague does defeat Manistee 24-22. Thanks, Mike Lansky, for that score. I know that pains Mike to send me that score. He's a big Manistee fan. Big fan of the SS Badger as well. I see Mike on the Badger usually 1 to 3 times a year. Well, once or twice, I should say. Okay, we have 1:36 to go in the game. 4th and 12, and OB is lining up to punt. Here's the snap. And stepping into it for the Cardinals is number 12. And that was Xander Randall. He's his right leg's going to be pretty tired tonight, I think.
You know what? He probably doesn't have a bad punting average. He's
It's
probably
probably
punting
pretty
about
good.
8 or 9, and
Yeah.
a couple of them been 40-yarders, so not too bad.
Okay, so Ludington with 1 minute left in the game, they're up 55-15. How sweet is this, Greg?
Yeah, very nice.
First conference championship outright since 1999.
It wasn't pretty.
Yep.
But he got the W.
Yep.
So should be a great honor for the football team and the football program and coaches and players that put a lot of hard work in. And this is what you play the game for.
Yep.
Game days like today.
Yep.
So it'll be a happy bus ride home back to.
Yep, that's going to do it there, Greg. Orioles, one play, they take victory formation. Ludington moves to 8-0 on the year. They win the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division Championship outright with a 6-0 record. They'll be back home next week, week 9 of the MHSAA, to take on the Howard City Tri-County Vikings. And that'll either be Jamie Sycon sitting in as my sidekick or you, Greg, if you can get away from your duties as AD at home.
Yeah, tell that to Dr. Corlett and Steve Forsberg and Frank Marietta. They can take over, next week. They'll be good. So,
So your thoughts on this one tonight? A lot of too many penalties.
I mean, Coach Gunsel's going to come up here and probably he'll be happy, but not that happy. So, great play by our offense and defensive lines. Did a great job of containing their guys, and our wide receivers did a great job of blocking. And we how many points we scored? 55. We probably had another over 400 yards in offense, and I think Coach Dynaston won't be that happy because we gave up too many points. One on the kickoff. You know what I mean? That should have never
That's
happened.
the most points we've given up in a game this year.
Is it?
15.
Okay.
13 was the previous high by Coopersville and by Mason County Central.
Exactly, and one was a special teams one. So
you'd have to say we probably were penalized for over 100 yards tonight.
I'm going to say 130 yards at least. Exactly.
Well, we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And once again, big-time congratulations to Coach Charlie Gunel with this win tonight. His overall record at Ludington is now 101 wins, 101 losses.
He might be the only coach in the state of Michigan in the history that's 101 and 101.
101 and 101.
Yep.
And congratulations to him on his first conference championship as head coach of the Ludington Orioles. Ludington wins the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division outright. They're 6-0 in the league this year, and they're now 8-0 on the year. They have one more regular season game, and that will be at home at Oriole Field against Howard City Tri-County. We're going to step aside now for a couple minutes.
Hold on, we got one scoop.
Wait.
One scoop before we leave.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
We just got this text in right now with 2:48 left. Coopersville 38. Big Rapids 28.
Woo!
So
Come on, Coopersville.
there we
Go
go.
Broncos. Hold
There-
on, baby.
There we go.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens. So go to your break now. Hopefully
Okay.
by then Coach Guns will be up here.
We'll be back
So-
in a couple of minutes, folks.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports. Muskegon Orchard View. Ludington defeats the Cardinals tonight 55-15. They move to 8-0 on the year, 6-0. The outright West Michigan Conference Lakes Division champions. And how sweet is that to say, Greg? And how sweet, as our athletic director, what does that mean to you?
Well, it just means I enjoy just all the coaches working, all the players working, in the off season and during the season, and all the time and effort they put in, and it's just great. It's a great high school football team, and we're not done yet. So that's what's exciting about it, is that we play home next week for Parents' Night and for the last home game for the seniors, and then we're going to be a tough out. We're going to be a tough out in the playoffs. So you never know about the draws and who you're going to play with, but you're going to have to be a pretty good football team defensively to slow us down.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting as we move forward.
Well, you look at the first game of the year when we were at Coopersville, and Ludington was up 20-13 at the half. They made a big defensive play right there. I remember, I think it was J.T. Keith who batted.
Yes,
J.T. Keith
right before the half.
He batted
exactly
the ball
right.
down. If he didn't
the guy
do
was
that,
wide open.
Coopersville scores right there, and we
Yep.
probably had a tie ball game at the half right
Yep.
there. But you saw Ludington came out, got the second half kickoff, took it down, and then you could see Coopersville, their body language just went down right there.
Here he is.
Here he is, Coach.
Oh my God, he's wet.
That's a good one.
That's great to see.
Your shirt's got a little.
Did you get the Gatorade? Oh, thank you, Coach. That's awesome. This will be treasured.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
Coach Charlie Gunel just presented Athletic Director Greg Piscott and myself, Conference Champions 2025, Ludington Orioles, West Michigan Lakes Division. Coach, first things first, thanks for the beautiful shirt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On your first championship as coach of the Ludington Orioles, your first conference championship, West Michigan Conference Lakes Division outright champions. What does that mean to you?
Well, it just speaks to where we're at as a program. I think it proves to our kids, if you work hard with us, if you stick with us year round and do what we ask you to do, these can be the results. And so it's just proof of hard work results and great accomplishments.
Well, that's something else, Coach, because if you look back the long history, Ludington High School, the conference championships, 1920, 29, 38, 45, 76, 89. The last one was 99, and your good buddy was the head coach on that team, and you were the offensive coordinator on that team in 99. That was the Western Waterways Activities Conference.
Yep.
Steve Brocklebank, your good friend, was the head coach there now, and you garner one, you and your boys in 2025. Also coach career victory number 101 tonight.
Yeah, and it took us a while to settle in. Man, was that ugly. Holy moly, and no, I don't know if our kids had a bad day. I don't know. Some of it was was Orchard View. They did a really nice job. They came out, they played hard, but golly, were we lethargic and just almost disinterested. I mean, I hate to say it, but it was like, I got guys complaining they're not getting touches, and so we.
Then they haven't done that all year.
No. We had a really good meeting at halftime.
Yeah.
And I was so proud of the way our kids matured, and they are. They're mature kids. They just got a little selfish in the first half, and they settled down, and we were fine.
Sure. Kamari Reese, just a sophomore.
Yeah, I never want to see him again. I won't.
I'll tell you what, he's that kickoff return at the end of the first half was 80-yard kickoff return, and then he had the touchdown here towards the end of the game. But he, look, we got a pretty fantastic freshman in Mikey Himes, and they got a pretty awesome, sensational sophomore, Kamari Reese, and their quarterback, as you said, Peyton Babbitt. Those are two really good athletes and ball players.
Yeah, you can't miss them, and that was a stress all week. You can't miss, and so when we did miss, it resulted in touchdowns on the kickoff and then on the sweep. We didn't get out on it, but like I said, overall, wow.
I think we should have got some good news for you, Coach.
Yeah, that's big.
That's huge. Coopersville, it's a final, folks. Coopersville 38, Big Rapids 28.
Yeah, that's going to rattle some things, but no, those two kids are really special kids. I like our kids. We play a lot of young kids. Mikey and Kyle Mikey's a freshman, Kyle's a sophomore. We got a lot of juniors, but he's a little different. He's got a different gear than most kids, so he's definitely somebody you got to prepare for.
Cam tonight, last week he was just sloughing off last week. Just 5 touchdowns last week. He's had 6 in every game, and again he had 6 again tonight.
Yeah.
I believe he's at 47 for the season, 48 last year,
Yeah.
122 now for his career.
Yeah, I'm glad you keep track of that because I don't keep track. Cam's banged up, and he's just not. He was just a little bit off in the first half.
Passing was a little off tonight.
Yeah, I think as you go through the season, your head goes off a helmet, or your hand goes off a helmet so many times. But we had to keep him in there because they were so dangerous. But he'll fight through it. He'll never not play. But I know he's just dinged up a little bit right now.
Talk about your offensive line. I know we've talked about them a lot this year.
Yeah.
Just the special unit that they are.
Yeah, I thought they were dominant. When we got just back to running basic stuff, when we got back to running ISOs and sweeps and counters, they dominated all night long. When we started to get a little cute, maybe we had some trouble. But that's a really good group. We kind of challenged them this week because we didn't feel we played really well up front last week against a really good Whitehall front. And I think they responded tonight. Obviously, we'll see on film. But, pretty much every time we ran the ball, we could probably get anything we wanted. And that's due to that offensive line.
Now, again, you had to go against 2 big playmakers tonight, your defense, and the 1 touchdown was a kickoff. What did you like most about your defense tonight? I know that Cooper Holmes, who had a huge game last week, he was all over the field again tonight.
Yeah, I thought we did an excellent job of not letting them get loose. I thought we did a really good job containing Peyton Babbitt, who's a Saginaw Valley commit, and he's a really good ball player. And for the most part, we didn't let those guys get loose, and that's a credit to that secondary. They kept getting it turned into the backer, scraping over the top, or Cam coming down in the alley. But they play hard. They play really, really hard. And there was a situation over on our sideline where bodies were just flying. And when you see bodies flying around like that defensively, that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
So they're just a good group. I mean, they're not super flashy, but they just do their jobs and they do it really, really well.
How good is it to have Zach Graham back?
Well,
he was back last week.
Yeah, he's big for us. It gives us another weapon. You can't zone in on Mikey or Taj or Kyle or Cy because Zach's a really good ball player, and it was nice to see him get involved in that. He had the touchdown catch, then he had the pick. He's a kid that can make plays for us, and we love guys in the perimeter that can make plays, and he definitely fits that characteristic.
I'm just smelling there, Coach, to see if that's Gatorade or water.
No, it was water, thank God.
How good was your shower that the boys gave you after tonight's game and to celebrate the conference championship?
Well, just in that moment of the happiness, just pure joy, to win a conference title and to win it outright and have it be a West Michigan conference title. Just to see our guys happy, to see the coaching staff happy. That's why I do that stuff. I mean, I really don't like ice cold water being poured on me, but the joy it creates for others it's definitely worth it.
Definitely. Well, congratulations,
Thanks,
Coach.
guys.
We look forward to seeing you next week back home at Oriole Field against the Howard City Tri-County Vikings. And, boy, it's going to be nice for media types like myself, and our athletic director was my sidekick tonight. We can speculate now with Big Rapids lost tonight to Coopersville about what might happen in 2 weeks. I know you got a big game to go against Howard City Tri-County yet. So
it'll definitely change some things, but I'll let you guys worry about it. Coach Piscondo, tell me where we're going or if we're home. That's all I care about.
Sounds good. Congratulations,
Thanks, guys.
Coach.
Appreciate it.
Coach Charlie Gunel, very happy.
Thanks,
Coach Charlie Gunel, congratulations to him. His boys win an outright conference championship, giving him his first championship in his tenure as the Ludington Orioles head football coach, and the first one since Steve Brocklebank won one in 1999, and Charlie was the offensive coordinator on that team there, Greg.
You got it, Scoop. All right, we're done for the night. Let's go home, and we got to get ready for Tri-County.
You know what? With that said, that's a good idea. With that said, for our executive producer and executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner, for my sidekick tonight, the LHS athletic director, Greg Piscadna, for our technical engineer tonight for the OSN and 102.7 WMOM, Nick Wysong, and for our OSN cameraman, the one and only Jackson Jenner. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Muskegon Orchard View. Once again, your final score for our West Michigan Conference Lakes Division outright champion Ludington Orioles. The Orioles 55, the Cardinals